What's up, everybody? Welcome to the 1 year anniversary episode of the Holla Nerds podcast. I'm Nate.
I'm Brendan.
I'm Carson.
I'm Mac.
I'm Noah.
Thanks for tuning in and nerding out with us for an entire year. Crazy to think about it that we've been here for a year. We've been releasing these episodes for a whole year. You guys have been watching and hanging out with us. It's been a great time. Many years to come. For this special episode, obviously, we got some big things to talk about, but we're going to start it out with some questions from our Discord. Got 10 questions here pulled straight from our Discord, so link down below if you guys want to ask us questions, if you guys want to join the server. It's a great time. Jump in there if you want to ask us stuff. Starting it off, we got our first question is, what comic book character do you look up to the most? I'll start and just say Superman, Flash, and Spider-Man.
Yeah, I gotta go Superman, Spider-Man, Nightwing. I feel like are my big three that I look up to.
I would probably have to agree with Brandon.
Yeah,
Mine's probably the same big three.
Yeah.
They all kind of have like those same like values and roles and
just doing the right thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which is honestly just, I look up to all superheroes, but I look up to, there's different superheroes I look up to for different reasons. But if there was had to be one, it's Superman. If there could only be one.
That's something. I
Easily.
feel like the world would be a better place if instead of people looked up to like real people, they just looked up to Superman.
Nah, literally, bro. My wallpaper is Superman, and I like look at it every morning. I'm like, all right, let's be like Superman today. Come on.
The energy.
But I mean, I look up to Batman for different reasons, like more for like physical reasons and like getting motivated and staying. Yeah, exactly.
My three got to be Superman, Spider-Man, and Batman. And Batman, not even for like the physical, but more for like the perseverance type of thing. Because he's
totally,
like,
the discipline, the
yeah,
hard,
dude.
yeah.
He gets beat down, always gets back up. You don't ever stay
100%.
down.
See, I was gonna say that same reasoning for Deadpool, just because no matter what, he
He can't die.
prevails.
Yeah.
He always comes back.
Yeah.
Now Deadpool's great.
Now he
He's
does
someone who can
dodgy
turn
things
tragedy
sometimes,
into like a good time.
Look at the brighter side of the
Exactly,
situation.
yeah.
Exactly. Yep. And then I guess my other two would be Spawn, just for always getting shit done no matter what, and
Let's go.
Spider-Man.
The goat. All right,
He's got
next up.
crazy integrity.
Damn right. Next question from the Discord is, who do y'all have fan casted for various roles in the DCU?
Ooh, that's a broad question.
Well, let's just do one. Who is the one person you want to see fan casted?
Leo Howard is Nightwing. Please.
There you go. There's multiple for me. I'd love to see a lot of different actors in different roles, but I have to see Anthony Starr as Reverse Flash. I have to.
Yeah.
Since you said that, I'm going to go Lucas Till as Barry Allen.
Thank you. That's the other one, for me. So.
Yeah.
It's not gonna happen, but man, almost all my nerdy life, I've wanted Batista as Bane.
Dude,
that would be awesome.
I still don't think he's too.
No, he came out and he said that he's always wanted to play Bane, but it's got to the point where he's just too old and he can't do it.
Yeah.
I disagree.
Which is really sad.
After seeing, not to get into it too much, but after seeing Hugh Jackman go absolutely nuts at 55, I think we'll be all right. But
that's what I'm saying.
He can do it, bro.
Whatever.
I'm sure.
For me, I've always wanted to see what's his name? Luke Evans as Sinestro.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to see him.
no,
Like, he's always, I think he's been a popular fan cast for Sinestro.
You'd be taking that job away from Stu.
All right.
It's okay. Stu can be the leader.
Next up, this is worded weird. What are your favorite canon couples in DC and Marvel? And what about non-canon? What are your favorites, if you have any? I think I know Brandon. I know Brandon's non-canon.
100%.
Beast Boy and Raven is goated. My favorite couple is probably, I'm a Flash guy, so a lot of it's just going to go probably Barry and Iris.
Green Arrow and Black Canary for me.
I'll stick with that.
Yeah.
My canon one is easily Dick and Barbara.
Yeah. I mean, they're top.
But my non-canon is from Young Justice, Wally and Artemis. That shit was.
I feel that. I feel that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go Nightwing and Barbara. That's just kind of.
Don't hate me.
I don't know how you can.
I really liked Red Hood and Batgirl from Three Jokers.
All right, I thought you were about to say.
I'm just kidding.
Jason finally getting some.
it kind of made sense in that story. It worked in
because
that
they
story.
bonded over their trauma with the Joker, and in canon, no, keep it away.
Yeah,
but in non-canon, I really liked it.
Yeah.
Surprised you didn't say Barry and Jessica.
That's canon.
Oh yeah, I guess you're right, but they're just not
But
like an
I
official
do like
couple.
them a lot. Yeah.
What
All right.
what about you, Mac?
Yeah.
It's Boy and Raven.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Beast Boy and Raven?
Facts.
100%. Yeah.
Goated. All right. If you were to have a first issue / appearance of any character, who would it be? Barry Allen Flash.
Yeah.
Was that Showcase?
Showcase number
44?
Showcase number 4. I
24.
do have like one of the only reprints of it, so that's kind of cool. But
I gotta go Detective Comics 27.
yeah.
Mine's
just-
Detective Comics 38.
I mean, I guess if I could have any, it's probably or Action Comics number 1.
Yeah,
if I could have
Superman's first
any.
appearance.
I mean, me personally, it's gonna be Amazing Fantasy 15. But
Yeah.
that's
There we go.
That's
Yeah.
just me.
Yeah. If I
38
ooh,
is that's Robin's first appearance, right? Dick Grayson.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's what.
Showcase number 4 would be my answer for that.
Yeah.
Mac.
I've got it, but New Mutants 98.
This guy. I've got it. I got it though. It's not,
He's the only one who's like, I got
What about
it,
something you
know?
don't
That's
have?
that guy. Huh?
Something you don't have. Probably like Basic
Amazing
Fantasy.
Fantasy
Yeah.
15.
Yeah.
All right.
That'd
All
That'd
right.
be awesome.
What is one DC comic you want to see adapted into an animated movie the most? I
Oh,
think we might all have the same answer, especially if it's animated.
yeah.
Deceased,
Maybe.
right?
Yeah,
Deceased,
Deceased. Easily.
Deceased.
That would
Gotta
be
be
a good one.
Deceased.
Or Dark Knights of Steel. I would really like to see that one.
That
too.
would,
That would be sick.
That'd be
absolutely.
dope, too.
That'd be sick.
That would be sick.
And if they want to do Injustice again, like an Injustice, as long as they do it right, I think Injustice would be cool.
Nah, never again. Just
But
leave
like-
it as a comic, bro.
Agreed.
Just leave it as a comic.
Or just
Animated TV
just
show.
don't delete the comic. Ban it from
Nah,
schools.
none of that. But
Ban it from
just leave it as a comic.
There's
Oh,
not
and DC
a,
versus Vampires would be pretty cool too. Like
That
as an
would be
animated
dope.
show.
there's
that
not
would
a
be dope.
Nightfall movie, is there?
No.
No,
there's
but
not.
that would
Nightfall
be
would be
sick.
kind of sick.
They could do
Hey,
that like a
Fire.
three-part.
First volume. Just
They
the
could do a
first volume.
three-part. They could do
Yeah.
a three-part movie of that.
Three-part.
Yeah, that would be crazy. All
The
right.
Batman Fortnite crossover. No, I'm just kidding.
This is a good one, and we definitely do. Did you guys have any other name ideas for the pod, or was it always going to be Hall of Nerds? It
You want me
pretty
to say
much
it?
once we
Took
stuck with
a-
Hall of Nerds, it pretty much was like once we thought of that, we pretty much were like, "Yep, that's the one." But we did have. I have a.
It took
list
us
here
a
in my
while,
notes.
bro.
Oh my god, our biggest one prior was Geek Yogurt.
No,
Geek
no.
yogurt.
It-
Well,
that
see,
was-
I
that
was
was
never
all
on board
you.
for that. I was
That
never
was
on
all
board
you.
for that.
I was pushing for Geek Yogurt so hard. Pause.
I
Trying to
I
find
fully
something.
thought we were gonna take my account and just call our group Nerd Space, and we're just gonna take my account, use my following that I had, and then just transition it into our account. But I'm
The
glad we
podcast.
didn't. Yeah.
That's definitely. Would I mean Nerd Space would have been a cool that's a good name. Next up,
Okay.
who's y'all's favorite DC / Marvel villain?
Oh. So like one from each.
DC is
Or, like-
definitely Reverse Flash. And then
Facts.
Marvel-
Gotta be Reverse Flash.
It's a little bit harder for Marvel.
Marvel for me is easily Doctor Doom.
Yeah.
Easily.
Alright.
Okay.
But see, like DC is where
Off the top of my head, I'm kind of leaning Doc Ock.
I was gonna say Doc
See,
Ock.
that's
I was thinking
fire.
about-
See, for
Yeah.
Marvel, it's solely because of Willem Dafoe's performance, but it's Green Goblin for me, bro. If we're talking all of
Also
Marvel
great.
movies included, bro, it's gotta be.
That's
Okay.
also a
gotta
great
be,
pick.
gotta be Green
DC
Goblin.
is Bane. I can't think of Marvel.
Bane is definitely my favorite Batman villain.
Bane's
For
my
sure,
favorite
for
villain,
sure.
for sure.
He surpasses
Marvel.
Joker so much, and it's not even funny.
dude, I don't really know
I'm gonna go
my
Shocker.
favorite.
Shocker.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Venom for
Oh,
Marvel,
yeah.
even though he's not really a villain anymore.
My favorite DC is probably Darkseid. Thinking about it, the way
Okay.
every time he's in a book, I really enjoy it.
That is very
Stu,
true.
Stu starts sweating when he's reading and Darkseid's on the page. You know what I'm saying? Starts sweating.
Okay. All
It
right.
reminds me of you. That's why.
Oh.
Big, strong, and
Yeah.
intimidating.
And
Yeah.
gray.
And
Big
gray.
red,
All
red
right.
eyes.
You can't evade my
Similar.
Omega beams.
Crusty, cracked skin.
Another favorites. Who's y'all's favorite Robin? I think this might be fairly
Oh.
unanimous, except
Dick
for
Grayson.
Yep, Dick Grayson.
Favorite. Yeah.
Favorite.
Damien.
W.
That's a
respect
good
it.
one.
Jason Todd.
Only because of the Batman and Robin run right now.
That's fair.
Jason
It's
Todd.
great. It's great. Yeah, I've been loving
Jason Todd.
Did you since you said that just real quick? Did you like the Robin Lives? Did you read it?
I did.
I didn't
It
check
was
it out.
pretty good.
Oh,
it was pretty good.
I
I
liked it
also
too.
liked it.
It was pretty
Dude, the
good.
art was insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, the art was perfect.
I'm a huge fan of when they do that. When they bring like the older page quality and stuff. I loved it.
Yeah.
It was cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. That was dope for sure. 2 more questions. I'll leave that one for the last question. So next one, we gotta go with who's y'all's favorite X-Men? Nightcrawler.
Gambit.
Rogue.
I probably got to go same as Nate. Probably Nightcrawler. That dude's
W.
just goated.
I'm gonna go Scott Summers.
W.
Cyclops.
No Gambits?
No Wolverines too is crazy though. He's my easy number 2.
Yeah.
And the
Yeah,
final
Nightcrawler
question,
Number 2.
Final
Nightcrawler's my
question.
number 2, and I got Iceman.
ripped straight from the Discord. Just finished the new episode, so my question is, who's winning in an oiled up twerk off? I'm
There's
going.
no way that's a question.
It was ripped straight from the Discord.
Nah.
Copy and paste it. Copy and
it.
paste it. I'm even gonna ready.
Share your screen. Share your screen. You know what I'm saying? Like, share your
Question was asked from Moose.
Moose.
Bruce, the Yellow Power Ranger. Shout out you for the question, man. I think
That's
this
just
is
Nate's backup
a clear win for Brandon.
I was gonna say Brandon.
probably
100%
Brandon. Probably Brandon.
Dude,
Yeah.
And I think that is because he's going to be the only one doing it.
Dude,
Yeah,
when I-
that's
Oh,
probably true.
When I went to hang out with him, I had a dream that I was at a golf course and people were golf clapping. And I wake
was-
up and it's just his cheeks. It's just
Dude, no.
That's
Oh my
not
God.
true.
Bro, y'all don't
Not
want,
true.
dude. I already told y'all how the car ride went when we met up, bro.
Oh,
He kept reaching for his gear shift, even though he drives an
Your
automatic.
gear shift was reaching for me.
Dude, I did not. My hands did not leave in front of me on my phone.
I
bro,
never
'cause I was
said
so
yours did.
scared. I was terrified. I thought I
was
was going to be
filming.
drugged.
He was filming.
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
He was
for real.
he was filming, bro. He's gonna POV
Nah, it just
shot.
went like
Oh,
What
bro,
was
ain't
that?
no way.
I
I was trying to drive and it kept like I was like
And like,
this
you know?
guy.
for whatever reason, he gets in the car and takes his shirt off to drive. I'm like, what are you
that
doing?
actually
that
did
is
happen
kinda
because
weird.
it was pouring rain.
Dude, yeah, we
out.
actually
So,
got poor.
yeah, we were walking on the beach because we had just met with Peyton at the beach, and we were walking back. Starts freaking like pouring, like it was bad.
So you saw a
But,
guy
so-
naked.
That part was.
Yeah, so you're just like, fuck it, let's get naked.
No, I didn't
Fuck
take
it.
my clothes off, bro. He kept offering me drinks that he had in his car though, but I don't
Damn.
know.
Did he-
Yeah.
If
Did
someone
still have
offers you
that- what
warm
was it?
car milk, you drink the warm car milk. All right.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. All right. That was the final question from the Discord. Once again, everybody, if you want to join the Discord, we have good conversations in there. If you want to ask us questions, pop in there. It's down in the description. But now, we can talk about, finally, the greatest movie in human history. Nah. Deadpool and Wolverine.
I think it was the best Marvel movie.
We've
my-
all
my
seen it.
opinion.
Let's start it out
have.
with a good old fashioned Deadpool and Wolverine. Out of 10. 3, 2, 1, 9.5.
9 out of 10.
I'm gonna give it 10.
And
I'll give
10,
it
10, 10, 10.
I can't think of anything wrong with it.
I want to give it a 10. And after another watch, I might. Only seen it one time, so it's hard. But it was amazing.
Facts.
It was great.
It was fantastic.
It was pretty much
First time I've had a spoiler for me, and the fucking
spoiler
Johnny
warning.
Storm, the Johnny
Yeah.
Storm bit got ruined for me, and I was so mad, so
Yeah.
mad.
The only-
Hopefully, you didn't
Spoilers
ruin it for
ahead.
anyone else. Yeah, hopefully, you didn't
Massive
ruin that without spoilers. So,
ahead.
Spoiler warning. I tried to sneak it in there before Mac started saying that, but yeah, if you haven't seen it, skip forward. We're gonna talk about the boys later. Skip forward.
Yeah.
Either way, though, I'm gonna just come out and start by instantly saying, yes, Wesley Snipes.
Dude,
yeah,
I'm telling you, bro.
That was the only one I didn't expect.
I had zero. Like, there was a 0% chance I thought that was happening. It wasn't even in my brain. I never thought he was gonna, like,
there's only ever gonna be one Blade, you know.
Oh,
When
God.
the card went out.
I was out of my
Dude,
I was out of my seat. I was literally out of my seat.
The card was crazy, bro. When he walked around with that
and
card,
just held the card.
That dude, yeah, he was hilarious. I'm gonna make a name for myself.
Yeah.
That shit was literally.
Who is your dialect coach? The fucking minions?
Bro,
Someone said that. Someone said in the comments of one of those and said that he was just doing his Jeff voice from 21 Jump Street. The whole time.
You didn't piece that together, but that's so perfect,
dude. Low key. No,
I'm glad we got,
bro. That shit's hilarious.
that's Hefe, man. That's Hefe. You know what I'm saying? Dude, it was.
That was my. I think Gambit was my favorite part of the entire. Like,
mine
it was
really?
genuinely.
Mine was.
Dude, I love Gambit
mine
so
was
much.
Blade.
Mine had to be
And the
Blade.
fighting
Had
scenes
to
with
be
Gambit
Blade.
with the cards, like to see that in like
Dude.
live action was so
Dude,
cool.
whenever
They
he
went
was
crazy.
like diving and rolling and sticking cards on him, bro, dude, I was losing.
And they were just.
it.
I think
no, when he stuck them all and then blew them up all
Yeah,
at
like
the same
weighted,
time, I was
yeah.
like, damn, that's
Yeah.
I think my favorite part would have been X-23 if they didn't put it in the trailer. I know it.
I can
Like
feel you on that.
that would have been a huge surprise.
I
in the
really
theater.
wish they did. They put her in the comic accurate suit. I really wish.
I do
and
too.
her the two Wolverines standing next to each other would have been.
Dude,
freaking
I
sick.
know.
But it's all right.
Wild.
Her wearing the OG sunglasses
Yeah.
was dope, though.
The
That was
sun-
dope.
Exactly.
dope.
Yeah.
But
I do give it a 10 out of 10, but I did have some like gripes with it. I think one of the big things was Kevin Feige was like, this is like if Endgame was a 10 and Infinity War was a 9 based on how important it was to the MCU, Deadpool was an 8. And I was like, I didn't really feel that, if that makes sense.
That's
like,
kinda
I didn't
fair.
feel that consequential to the MCU.
yeah,
That's-
I know what you mean
that's-
by that.
Yeah, no, that's why I have it at a
I
9.
guess-
I feel like it should have ended drastically. That's just me, though.
I
The
feel
only
opposite.
reason, the only reason I can see what Kevin Feige was saying was the fact that I'm pretty sure they confirmed that Hugh Jackman's coming back for more Wolverine projects.
Not
Speaking of
confirmed.
words, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah, tell you're 90.
Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying. But like that could be like, and besides them bringing back Gambit, Blade, and Elektra, but there's no way they're gonna use, like Jennifer Gardner as Elektra again, right?
See, that's all I'm saying. Wesley Snipes still got it, bro.
Dude, that's what I'm
He still
saying.
got it.
That's what I'm
That
saying.
that
bro.
was so.
If
funny.
we're having all these
Motherfucker
issues
trying
with
to ice skate
Mahershala
around here.
Ali, fuck it, bro. I'm hyped for Mahershala Ali, but fuck it. But
No,
trash
no,
can that
Wesley
shit.
Snipes is the one and only
He said
Blade.
Trash can that shit.
There's
Fuck
only
it.
one
Just do
Blade.
Wesley Snipes, bro. Just do it.
Yeah.
He still got that shit. He still got
I
it.
think if Mahershala Ali were to drop out, then you just go Wesley Snipes.
He
Like, you
still
don't
got it,
go
bro.
looking
An
for a
old
new
Blade,
Blade.
I'm down, bro. And he doesn't.
I
he-
still don't even know like all the issues that's going on with the Blade movie
And-
right now.
It wouldn't even be hard to put that into the MCU. Blade's like been on his own for years. He's old. Maybe he retired for a little bit and now he's back.
And
Like, it's not
as-
that
and-
hard to
And
explain.
as of Deadpool and Wolverine, he's in the MCU.
It's
So-
they,
Nah,
they
I think-
allowed
I
Deadpool to
think-
joke about it too.
I think you
Walker Click.
go. I think you go with like a different Blade. Like, you don't make those original Blade movies part of the MCU. I feel like that get confusing as fuck.
Agreed.
Especially
Especially, I mean,
since
Ryan,
like
talking
Ryan
about
Reynolds.
Deadpool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds is like,
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm surprised he didn't make a joke about Blade Trinity.
he kind of did.
thought they
Yeah,
did.
kinda.
Yeah.
He said that like something about them like or like waiting for this team up or like disliking each other. Something I
Yeah.
don't remember. Yeah,
It
there's
was
something
like
he said.
when they first met up in that little like room.
It was a short joke.
Oh yeah.
But then
Yeah.
I thought it was
Yeah.
funny when they're like, Daredevil's dead, and Gardner was like, don't care.
that's
That was
what I'm
hilarious.
saying. Yeah. Oh my
No,
gosh,
it's like,
dude.
And
It
there was
was
actually another
perfect.
layer to that because they like got
Exactly.
worse.
yeah, no, I think that's what the
Dude.
main joke was.
I was
Yeah.
telling y'all that, bro. I was waiting
Hilarious.
for Ben Affleck to walk out, bro. I was waiting on it.
Dude,
I was
And
dying.
Punisher and Quicksilver died too.
Yeah,
I've
I've
dude.
said
I
this
know.
a lot, but I love the cameos we got. But if they would have just given me like 2 more on that team, it would have been perfect. Like Magneto and Spider-Man, top 2. That'd be for me personally.
Dude,
I
thought-
think I think a big thing was that there was no original X-Men. You could have at least had one original X.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
feel you on that, but I mean,
Because
I was
seeing
literally,
Logan with his old team would have just been
it would have been.
It would have been
It would've
dope
been
to
insane.
see like a Cyclops because
James
how
Marsden walking out in the
Or
comic
like
accurate
Halle Berry
suit.
as Storm.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
that
I
would
mean,
have
you
been
got
cool
to see,
too.
but you got to see it with Gambit, which is cool. Like, obviously,
True.
he's not an
Yeah.
That's
OG,
true.
but
That's
he's
true.
still like that's an
Yeah.
OG X-Men, not from the movies, but from the
True. Yeah.
comics. But I mean, I feel you guys. I feel definitely a couple more cameos would have been dope, but I'm strictly because of Blade. I'm extremely happy.
Yeah,
But
dude.
Yeah.
I feel like let's kind of take it from the top. And like kind of like the intro. We didn't even touch on the intro. The intro
The
was
best
Best
intro
part of
in
the
the
movie.
movie.
hilarious.
I'm
Oh
telling
my
you,
hilarious.
gosh.
like,
Dude,
don't know if it's recency
choreography.
bias. Don't know if it's recency bias, but probably one of my favorite intros like of all time.
No, yeah,
Dude,
it is.
Deadpool doesn't miss with the intros because in the first one it was the one where he was in the car and like
Yeah.
doing all that stuff in the car. And
Whose
then
balls
wanna-
did I have to fondle to get my own movie?
No, yeah.
Yeah.
All the intros for Deadpool movies have been great, but this one it was hilarious. I was dying when he started
Yeah,
dancing.
dude,
I was
bro,
dying.
when it was
Killing
cutting like
people
the
with the
title
frickin'
cards and stuff.
Wolverines.
he's
I
sitting-
was
Skeleton.
like, it was the biggest smile I've ever had in a movie.
I was
Like,
dying,
Oh
bro.
my
It set the
gosh,
tone
dude.
for the movie. Like I
Yeah.
was watching that shit and I was like, this is about to be a fucking banger, bro.
Yeah.
Like I knew
People
they
were
set the
complaining
tone.
about the exposition after, and I was like, dude, you're like, he does it every movie. He does the
Yeah.
intro and he does a little exposition of what happened
Yeah.
to lead up to
Yeah,
that point.
dude.
Yeah.
People,
It's a Deadpool thing to do. Yeah.
it was probably somebody who hadn't seen the first two or something.
Yeah. Well, that's the only people who I see giving it lower than an 8 are people who are like really into film. They're like, oh, it's like the pacing. I hate the whole.
That's
pacing
okay. So
argument
that's
for
one thing
movies.
with Deadpool. You can't be a film bro with Deadpool.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's,
He
that's
breaks
comic
every
book
film
movies.
rule ever.
Yeah.
That's
you know?
just like almost every comic book movie. Maybe like exclude the Dark Knight and the Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
You
and
gotta
it's
go in and
every
like
comic
it's
book movie.
fun, it's enjoyable, it's great for a comic book fan. It's like a comic book.
You don't
brought
go
to
in there
life.
with a
Like, it's
notepad.
great.
You know what I'm saying? You don't go in there with a
Yeah.
notepad. Like,
I mean, the only reason I'm like kind of leaning towards 9.5 instead of 10 is I found myself a handful of times throughout the movie kind of just being like, bro, what the fuck? Like, why isn't it's mainly centered around the villain? I think Cassandra Nova, I think she was dope. Her power set was dope. It was cool visually and everything like that. But she was a little bit kind of just like, all right, whatever.
So
No,
We
where
should
I-
have seen it. We should have seen her kill Charles. And
Well, that's what I'm saying. I was talking to
Straight
Stu
up.
about this yesterday. I was like, from the get-go, the second they introduce her, they show us she's like psycho and she's unbelievably overpowered. Like it's not even
Yeah.
close. And
So
she
now-
has
now that
zero
you say
regard
that-
for like people's
Dude,
lives.
the hand thing.
Yeah, and so
Ugh.
like my thing is like the second Blade, Gambit, Electro, all them pulled up on him, and Deadpool, Wolverine pulled back up, like knowing the character that they just introduced to us, she would just kill him like that. Like she would have just.
Yeah.
But like, so I was kind of just there was a couple times stuff like that where I'm just like, why on earth? Like that's just for like, they're obviously doing or not doing things for the plot. But other than that, everything about the movie.
So
I
after you
absolutely
saying
love.
that, I can totally piggyback off of that. To me, it was like her like plan, I guess, literally fully developed in a matter of like 5 minutes of screen time. Like she didn't even know that she could like get out of the void or anything. And
well,
Yeah,
see, no, she did. She was happy in the void though. That's why she didn't leave.
Until
She
found
know
out
she
that
could get
the-
out the
I'm
whole
talking
time
about-
because she
we're
had
talking
the
about when
sling
she
ring.
found out about what's his face. I can never
Dr.
remember.
Strange.
Pyro.
Or-
Yeah. When she
Oh.
like she literally found out about the Time Ripper, and then like 5 minutes later, she's up in there trying to disrupt
Destroy
it.
like
And
everything.
then,
Yeah.
and then she's talking about destroying every world or
Well,
whatever.
yeah, because she was pissed because
Yeah.
the dude lied to her.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like her whole like scheme just kind of developed real fast. But other than that,
Yeah, I
mean,
definitely think she was a good villain. She wasn't
Yeah,
bad.
yeah, no, I'm not
just
saying she's
wasn't
a
I don't think she should have
nothing
died.
like nothing like
I think she
too
should have stayed in
whatever.
the void. Like went back to the void,
Yeah.
and then we have characters that still live down there.
Yeah,
like
that
we can
would've
always
been
go
cool.
back to it.
Yeah.
Because
I
that's
think
my
that we-
thing with the
Well, there
void is
still are.
huge, right?
There still are
Because
characters living
like
there.
we never saw any of this when we saw Loki go to the void. We just saw
Yeah.
a bunch of Lokis. Like there was a
Yeah.
Deadpool corpse, Cassandra Nova's down there. So like
Yeah.
how big is it? Like this shit's probably huge. Like anything
Yeah.
could be down
they
there.
could have gave us a Spider-Man.
It's
bro.
gonna be bad.
That's
Like,
what
they-
I'm like,
likely.
or an
they
Avenger,
definitely-
bruh.
or
An
somebody.
Avenger.
They
Like
could
some,
have.
we
Imagine we
still
got
think
to
it's
see
gonna
like
be
the
Battle
Japanese
World.
Spider-Man.
It was
bro. I would've
cool.
died.
we haven't mentioned it yet, but it was awesome to see Hulk.
Yes,
The
dude. I was
Wolverine
screaming
Hulk.
when they did the
Yes.
Hulk,
So
Incredible
that-
Hulk.
why couldn't they just
340 cover? I know the fight.
coverage
Wish they fight.
Because
When they
do
did
you
that
know
McFarlane
what Hulk
cover-
was doing to the budget, Brandon? Do you know what he was doing to the budget?
Chris
they
Evans
couldn't-
was destroying that budget too.
Yeah, that shit was hilarious.
Oh my
yeah,
God.
speaking of
But do
the
we think
RIP,
that the Void is going to be Battle World in Secret Wars?
probably,
Maybe.
I would assume so.
I think that's a good way to go.
Yeah.
probably.
It would make
I
sense,
could
especially
see
for
it.
like general audiences. I feel like they would be able to keep up with that pretty
But
easily.
like,
Especially given the
I
first
don't know,
time
bro.
they showed
That
up to the
shit's
void is like
huge.
they go through the void and then we see that shot of like Deadpool on the ground with Secret Wars on the side.
Yeah,
You know what I
bro.
mean?
Imagine the movie like right before Secret Wars. The end credit is just the void, and then all of a sudden you just see like all of these heroes and villains start falling from the sky into the
That would
void.
be
Dude.
insane.
That would be
Dude, that would be
insane.
nuts.
That would be insane. But so then, do you guys think we're gonna see Deadpool dying in Thor's arms later down the line?
Yes,
I think at some
that's
point, yeah,
way
yeah.
bigger than people are gonna think it is.
Because I
it's
don't
gonna
think
happen.
Ryan wants to play the character forever, and I think he's gonna come back for Secret Wars, but I think that's gonna be it. And we're gonna
Yeah.
get a new Deadpool with the reboot, probably.
I like how every time he met with the every time he like regrouped with the dude, he's like, "Why was Thor crying? Why was he crying?"
Yeah,
Look, I'm,
Dumb,
you
dumb.
wake up.
I'm not gonna
got
lie.
something.
Yeah.
If they wait the right amount of time, cast Walker as the next Deadpool.
Walker
Walker,
Scoville.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, like he already played. I was kind of surprised that he wasn't even in the movie.
Dude, I
Speaking
know.
of-
I thought it was gonna
Yeah.
be Kidpool.
I thought so too.
Yeah.
Did you
But
know
I
that
think it was. I
Kidpool
think
and
Kidpool was
Babypool
their
were-
kid.
They were voiced by Ryan and Blake's kids.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think it was
Are you
their kid.
serious,
Yeah,
bro?
Yeah.
yeah.
That
So
fight,
Kidpool
That's
was
cool.
that fight
Yeah.
scene was amazing.
That
It was
fight scene was awesome.
When they
Did you
stepped
guys
out,
Ryan
Blake.
McConaughey being Cowboy Deadpool.
That was
awesome.
perfect.
Speaking
Awesome.
of Blake Lively, dude. Oh my God.
All right,
Oh
calm
my
down.
God. All right, no,
Well,
yeah, bro.
She wasn't in the
Tripping
suit.
out for it.
She wasn't in the suit. She was just voicing her.
I think
No.
I was talking to Nate about that fight because I think the one in the void should have been filmed the same way. Where like it follows the characters like as they're going throughout the fight. I think they both should have been filmed the same way.
Mhm.
Would have been dope. But I
Did
mean,
Dude,
you guys
did you?
get
Oh,
the,
good.
did you guys get the Liefeld joke with the
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 Liefeld
only
joke?
or whatever? That was
Wait.
so funny.
wait, which one?
And so, with the store that Deadpool gets thrown into is called Liefeld's Feet
Oh
Only
yeah,
or whatever.
yeah.
Yeah, because he
Classic.
sucks at drawing feet.
Dude, the amount of jokes, like meta jokes, regular.
Dude,
it shit was
insane.
hilarious.
Yeah, dude.
Dude,
Like the amount of
highlight
stabs they're
Dogpool.
taking at Disney and everything.
Dogpool.
Dogpool was awesome. Dogpool was awesome.
He was.
Oh, Peggy,
Yo.
right? Or-
I think
Well,
Yeah, I
that's the
think it
name of the
was.
actual dog, but it's Mary Poppins in the.
Mary
Mary
Poppins.
Poppins.
Oh,
in the
Mary
movie, yes.
Poppins.
Mary Poppins.
Yeah,
yes.
but Peggy's the dog's name in real life.
Dude. Oh
Peggy.
my gosh.
and
It
Mary
was, the
Poppins.
dog was voted like ugliest dog in the UK.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was terrible,
Did you guys know
bro.
its tongue is real? I thought it was CGI.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Oh,
saw
yeah,
something
pretty
about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think parts of like when the dog was on screen were CGI.
The eyes,
Because,
I
like-
think, were CGI.
Oh,
Yeah,
definitely
and, like,
when
bro,
they
when
had
the
the
goggles
goggles.
when the tongue was licking his mask, dude, when it was licking his mouth, that part was real. But the like
I
when it
saw
was
an
licking
interview-
his
dude. I saw an interview. He had to put salmon paste in his mouth to get the dog to lick his mouth on that
Oh.
scene. It was
Ugh.
so bad. He was like, they tried like 10 different things to get the dog to do that, and she wouldn't do it. So he had to do
That's
salmon.
Crazy, bro.
Ugh.
It was like-
that's
it was
some
freezing
dedication.
cold.
That's some dedication.
That's nasty. That'd be so hard to keep like a happy looking face.
Why
Yeah.
not
Hugh
just, like,
Jackman. I watched the blooper. Like Hugh Jackman broke like 5 or 6 times.
Dude,
It almost looked like, even in the final cut, it looked like he was like almost about to break at some points, bro. I was, dude.
There's no way.
Their chemistry
There's
is
no way
perfect.
Hugh Jackman is that ripped at 55.
No,
nah,
he's
that
not.
end scene where they busted out his shirt and everything. Nah, that shit was CGI.
That's
as fuck.
CGI,
He's
bro.
definitely
I
ripped.
think-
He's
I
ripped
think
as
he's
fuck.
still
Don't get me wrong.
got-
Yeah, he's ripped as fuck still, but not that. That was comical.
Dude,
that was
bro. The way they zoomed in on him, there's
Yeah.
no fucking way.
There
I'm
was
sorry,
definitely,
bro.
dude. His abs legit rose up from his skin like maybe 2 inches, bro. Like
Yeah,
I was
bro.
dying.
He's maybe looked like that in the past, but that was not. It was like extra.
he
It was
definitely
edited.
looked like
it literally
that
looked
in,
like.
early
intentionally.
2000s.
But even
Okay,
then,
so my last gripe with it is just in credit scene. I think the first one was funny, but I think we should have got a more consequential one after that. Like at least something that referenced to another movie.
I thought it was
like,
absolutely hilarious. Though.
Especially with the Marvels having Beast at the end of it. Like this was your perfect chance to have another reference to the X-Men in the MCU, you know?
Yeah,
that's fair.
But what sucks is they made that a completely different universe again, because unless it's 8 whatever Doctor Strange went to, 838, right? I think. Which makes sense.
I do hate how they keep on trying to call the MCU universe 616 though.
It's annoying.
Yeah.
It's annoying. I like it. I like it just being called the Sacred Timeline.
Like when they first when he went over to go talk to Happy or whatever, they said Earth 616. I was just like, cut this shit out.
Yeah,
like, it's not Earth 616.
Can somebody explain to me how he got to meet Happy?
Yeah, because I was told that it was the watch he got from Cable.
There's no way
it doesn't do
exactly. It's time. It's time travel.
I have no idea. I mean,
even that he went there in 2018. Cable wasn't even.
I think it's just that
I
mean, Deadpool. He does that shit in the comics. Like he could just like kind of break the fourth wall and travel into a different universe.
Did he go over there when everybody was snapped?
No, he went over there after Infinity War or after Endgame.
Oh, it was after? No, because that would have been the year 2025.
Tony Stark was dead.
They showed March 14th.
Yeah, Tony Stark was dead.
It was March 14th, 2018. So I don't
know.
No,
he wasn't, because Happy said Tony Stark doesn't take these type of meetings. He was still.
No, he didn't say Tony Stark. He said like.
No, he said the man above, which would have been Kevin Feige.
No, I was the whole time. That. Yeah, the whole time I thought he was referring to Kevin.
Yeah, I thought he was talking about Tony.
Especially because they showed the thing. Tony Stark has the heart. Yeah, proves Tony Stark.
Does it say 2018? Like, did it?
It says March 14th, 2018.
It said 2018.
Yeah. I don't remember.
March 14th,
2018. That was the date. The whole time I thought
that would have been.
He wasn't talking
everybody
to Happy,
was
bro.
Snapped.
Yeah, dude, he wasn't talking to Happy. He was talking to Jon Favreau. Is who he was talking to, I think. And
because Infinity War came out in 2018.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes so much more sense.
Yeah, that's the way I.
Yeah,
that's the way I was looking at
it. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
And that all the MCU stuff was literally just John's office. Is what.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Because I was looking at it. Yeah, like.
And they never referred to him as Happy Hogan, did they?
Yeah, no,
well,
I think
Deadpool was calling him Happy.
Yeah,
Deadpool was calling him Happy, but he wasn't. Yeah, no.
But he said like he started out working. Like he said what he did.
Started out working as the driver.
Yeah, dude, bro. So like it's kind of like
all the props in his room in his office were from the Iron Man movies too. Like the ones that he directed.
Yeah,
like there were no.
That's what I'm saying.
Sick.
Yeah, I think it was just straight up his office, like John.
Did anybody notice the Captain America cards behind him on his like shelf from the first Avenger movie?
Yeah, like the bloody ones.
That's the thing. I'm gonna have to go back and see it again and see if I missed anything.
Oh, there's so many things I know I missed.
Definitely stuff I missed.
There's a shit ton of things I missed. I saw the studio the other night that I was like, yeah, I need to go see this again because I was just freaking out the whole time, and I don't even know what happened. I don't even know what happened.
Definitely watching New Rockstar's video right after this.
We're the new Rockstar video now.
I caught like
breaking down.
I caught like 2 lines that Gambit said like the whole time.
Oh, the only one I got. The only one I got home is I want to make a name for myself.
I think I want to make a name for myself.
Killing me.
I hope they don't bring Channing Tatum back as Gambit.
Nah, I mean, it was way too comical.
He's too big. He's too big.
Yeah,
I
agree. I'm telling you, bro.
And that
he would have been better when he was younger.
The Lender.
Yeah.
I feel like his accent would have been good in a solo movie because he would have actually had time to work on it. But dude, that shit was.
I think it was satire. Like I don't think
it had to have been.
It had to have been
satire. It was hilarious.
I think they were leaning into like the whole thing about people not wanting him to be Gambit because of the bad accent and like how big he was, and because that was a lot of the major criticisms of him being Gambit. So that's why they kind of like. And when he made the joke about I think I was born here because it's
dude, he was hilarious.
Yeah, my
whole movie was so funny.
And when they were talking about like people they could have saved or people they did save, and he was like, "Or people I could have saved." He was talking about like he wasn't even. Oh my gosh, bro!
Hilarious. I don't even. Anything else? What are we not talked about?
It's a 10, dude. I want to see it again.
I really do.
I need to see it again.
I might go see it again today, to be honest with you.
Such an event. Such an event. My theater was
Did you get the popcorn
so
bucket?
I didn't. I got the Apple one.
I
was like, eh. I've never gotten any I
Yeah,
know
I'm
you,
just
like
not a
Brandon, you
popcorn
be
bucket
getting
guy.
like hella popcorn buckets, so I get it.
Why are you holding it right there when you walk over?
Yo,
Why are you holding it right there when you walk over?
Put your head in it.
Did you use it?
What?
Did you use it?
Oh, for popcorn? No.
Yeah.
He said, yeah, right before we started filming.
Yeah.
Nah,
It's
but all right then. If
That's
it's
the one I got. You gotta put the
Hey.
That
ponies you have
one's
it on.
that one's cool. That
see,
one's sick.
I thought about getting that one. They had it at my theater, but I was just like, eh.
And the mask is like actually rubbery. It's not like
Yeah, I was feeling it, so
Dude.
it looks sick. I don't got any way
I
to
also
put it.
got both cups.
I was so bummed. My theater didn't even do souvenir cups, bro. I was
Really?
bummed. No,
What
they didn't
theater
do
was it?
nothing. It's one that's like local here. It's called NCG. It's just they used to do like the billboard you had at yours, Nate, like the cardboard stand up or whatever. They used to do stuff like that, and then COVID hit, and they stopped doing everything entirely, and it was annoying. It was annoying. They didn't even have a poster up for Deadpool and Wolverine in the place.
Damn.
Damn, that's
Damn.
crazy.
Oh,
My shit was
that's-
lit, bro. I had a
but
straight
they
up
had-
line
yeah,
out of
yeah.
the theater, bro. There was a line to get into the theater. I was like,
I got there an hour early, so
like
we
they've
were in the
got
theater and it was
they've
empty,
got
and then
two
it filled up
big
real
frames.
fast.
They got two big frames where they'll like put up posters for like the big movies coming out, and the big movies they had was Venom 3 and then the It Ends With Us with Blake Lively. Those were the two posters they had up. I was tripping.
damn.
Those
Brutal.
were the two big ones they had.
That was the two big ones they had, bro. I
That's
mean, I
kinda
didn't
wild.
mind.
Wait,
All the
Venom
Blake
3
Lively
comes out
jokes were
this year?
hilarious too.
October, yeah.
When he said there are 216 bones in the human body, 217 of them watching Gossip Girl.
Yeah,
dude,
that
I
was
was
hysterical.
dying. Bro, so like, oh my gosh. They even like, dude, they confirmed it was Blake Lively like in the movie. Freaking what's his name? Nice Pool was like, Lady Pool looks fantastic. She's had a baby. Can't even tell. And Devil's like,
Yeah.
sure, you're not supposed to say that.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
Dude, nice fool, bro.
Dude, that
Bro,
was
was
crazy.
dying.
Bro.
That is
Dude,
full
Holy
of
no,
sense.
okay.
Using him as a
Like-
human shield.
Bro,
I gotta stop. I got
How-
my breath.
How long does it take you to regenerate? Regenerate.
That was hilarious. Unbelievably funny.
It was such, and he did it all just so he could get the gold plated
Dude,
gun.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Wolverine was like, "You did it on purpose." I most certainly did not.
And then when Wolverine just held up the dog and walked across, and they just all like,
Dude,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. In the theater, when he pulled his cowl on, I totally forgot he had one.
I
Yeah,
was
I
totally forgot he
screaming,
had
bro. My
one,
whole theater, we
bro.
were so lit, bro. We started, oh my
Yeah,
god. Dude, I'm not even
bro,
messing around. I
it's
think I was
nuts.
telling Stu yesterday. I don't know if it was my favorite theater experience overall, like Endgame, No Way Home, Infinity War. Those are all ones that stick out. But it was definitely my most lit theater. Like the people in the theater were just on
What's
another
that like?
level.
mine was
Yeah,
kind of
I was,
I
boring.
was-
Nobody
I was literally,
freaked out with the
we were
cameos.
dapping people up.
Yeah,
I was
okay, so
literally- we were
I'm
like,
not alone then. I'm
It
not
was
alone.
so
I was
lit.
legit the only person flipping out about the cameos.
my theater was
Only
going
one.
crazy, dude.
My
The
theater
only
is
person.
going pretty crazy, bro.
When Blade came out, me and the random dudes sitting next to each other, we were straight high fiving.
Next time, Brandon, I'm flying out to Florida and we'll go see a movie. We can
All
get
right,
hyped. We'll get hyped.
come
We'll
to
get hyped
AMC.
together. We'll get hyped together.
All right.
Dude,
y'all come
we
out to watch
should-
Captain America 4.
No.
Yeah, dude, I will.
Come to
He
get
said-
here. I'll drive up, and then I'll get y'all, and then we can go to Tampa and we can go see it with Josh.
I'm
There
down
we
to.
go.
I mean, I'll be in Tampa area in December.
Yeah, we're all gonna be. I mean, are we still all going to Orlando in December?
I'll be there.
If that's
I'll
the
go.
case, it's been like months and no one said a word about it. So that's
Because
nice.
I said from the get go. I'm just going regardless for like.
Yeah, and I mean,
I
it's not
live
that far
here,
away.
so
Mac, you come pick me up.
yeah.
Pick me up.
Crazy.
All right. The Boys
That's us.
season
Oh,
4
Finale.
finale. We haven't
Finale.
even talked about it yet.
Let's
been
rank
a
the
little
season.
bit. It's been a little bit. Boys season 5 finale out of 10. 3, 2, 1.
Nine.
9.
9.
Nine,
I'm
nine,
saying
nine.
I'm saying 9.
Yeah.
I almost went 8.5, but the finale alone will bump the whole season up to a 9. The
Crazy.
finale was insane.
Bro,
Facts,
freaking
bro.
Butcher going full like hentai mode. It was.
Tell me
No.
dude's
Yeah.
not Venom.
Bro became Venom.
Yeah, tell me dude's not Venom. He's got the kind of Venom symbiote
I-
vibes, but then he's also got like
Yeah.
this symbiotic like personality in his brain.
I definitely think he kind of like gave up and let what's his face
Oh, Butcher's
take
dead.
over. Yeah,
That's what I think.
He
I think
definitely gave
Butcher-
up.
yeah.
And,
Butcher's
Or dead.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
dead.
Joe is fully.
I don't think we'll see Butcher again until, I mean, like if they go the
Until
comic
he's,
book route
like-
when Huey kills him.
Yeah,
if
like
they go
when
the
he's
comic book route.
dying, he'll like come back like as his last one.
I hope
That's what I'm saying.
Huey kills him, but I don't know if
I think
he
it's
will.
I think it's Huey or Ryan.
Yeah.
I think it's Ryan.
I think
Yeah.
Butcher is gonna go on his like little rampage he does in the comics, and then like he's gonna do like the heart, like Huey's gonna pull like Butcher out, like kind of like to speak to
Right.
his humanity to try to get him to stop, and then Huey's gonna kill him to like.
Right.
I need that panel of Butcher walking up to the White House
With the freaking-
in
They're
the
100%
show,
doing
bro.
that.
In the
Newman?
show.
I was blown
Dude, yeah,
Dude.
for real.
Dude.
When he straight ripped her in half, dude.
Bro, that I was like, what the fuck is
Yeah, for
going
real.
on at that
I was
point?
shook.
'Cause I thought she was going into the next season.
And I thought she was so
Yeah,
I
dude.
thought she was like durable as hell. Like his
right.
She literally just took a point blank laser blast from Homelander and like totally fine. Nothing even happened. She had like the acid poured on her that they were certain was going to work. Nothing even happened. Like she's so.
She took
I
a
thought she
point
was straight
blank
invulnerable
gunshot
as
to the back
yeah.
of the head.
She's
and
straight
then, like,
invulnerable as hell.
Yeah.
But then Butcher comes in and just.
rips
What
her
if
out.
what if it's things she can see because he covers her eyes?
Ooh, that's interesting.
Oh,
But-
I didn't even notice that, bro.
Because my thing, if it's not that and like he was able to just rip her in half
No,
with
that
how
is
durable
it.
she
He
is,
has to
I
be
think
able to-
he
has
could
to be able to
maybe
see
do
it.
that to Homelander, bro.
Yeah.
Well, she
Like
has to
he
be able
just
to see it.
straight.
Well, if
He
that's
wasn't
the case,
even a-
like in the first episode when Butcher put the gun to the back of her head and shot, she couldn't see the gun. But I mean, I don't know.
That's fair.
What I'm saying is she can only use her powers on things she sees. She's still super durable,
Oh,
but
okay,
she can only
okay.
like explode the heads of the people she sees. That's
Right.
why he covered her eyes. So she could
yeah.
use her exploding
Oh,
power.
okay.
Yeah, but I
I-
think the
I get what you're saying.
durability is just there regardless.
Yeah. it
Yeah.
is. But I guess
But
those
I
things
don't
are
know.
so
Dude,
strong that
simply because of all like the memes and stuff on TikTok, bro. Whenever he shows up at the safe house, he's like, "Oi, oi!" Dude, I could not keep it together, bro.
Dude, the second I saw him come
Homelander
around
took
looking
me, son.
fucking straight up
Yeah.
young,
Okay,
you looking
I
all
wanna
young
know-
and shit, I was like, we're cooked.
Where did he get the V from, or did that thing just fully take over him?
No, the Frenchie. He got
Yeah,
the V
Frenchie.
from Frenchie. He stole it.
No, that was the
Yeah, that was the virus.
virus.
Like the gun.
No. Like the compound V that Butcher took, he took it a while ago. He got it from Frenchie.
Yeah, like that was
Yeah.
like episode 2 ish.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Just everything we
Yeah.
saw was just kind of like the effects that was.
It wasn't.
Remember,
it wasn't.
he-
we found
said
out
he
when
was-
when he tells Huey.
Yeah. He had
Well,
the tumor
shoot.
and he found out, so he took the V, and then it just made the tumor worse, he said.
Oh, okay.
Like, yeah, it was killing him faster. But it
But
turns
yeah,
out
I think the tumor is just like taken over pretty much. From what I think. But yeah, no, I think, dude, they left it with an
A Train
insane-
alive.
Yeah, so many
That's-
facts.
That's
Yeah.
perfect,
Hey, and that
bruh.
that girl from season 1 pulled up too.
Facts.
and
The
nobody
bald
talk-
chick
wait.
or whatever.
She's from season 2.
Season 2.
I
Sorry.
think.
Whatever.
No. Well, yeah, the prison break art.
What's her
Dude,
powers?
yeah.
Is she like
So-
pressurized or like control?
basically
pressure?
like some telekinesis, and that is
All
what
I know
would
is-
say,
all I know
guess.
is the first time we saw
finally
her,
got
bruh.
Frenchie and Kamiko, and then
Dude, I was
Finally.
psyched. All
Dude,
I remember,
my
I'm
jaw
pulling it. I called it. I'm
dropped.
pulling it. I pulled it. I
Dude.
called it, bro. I remember saying after he was messing with the dude, he was like, I was like, dude, I really just want them to be with Kimiko. And fools were like, nah, it's not
And
happening.
dude,
And I was like,
dude.
yes, it will one day. She loves him. I know
her
it.
first words, bro, are when Frenchie is just
No.
walking
Dude.
off.
Dude.
Caesar vibes, though.
At
Caesar
first,
vibes.
I didn't even realize like she was speaking because I was just like so focused on all this different shit going on,
Dude, yeah.
and then it
that's
like
fair.
sunk in, and I was like, wait, did she just speak? And I
That's
had to
crazy.
go back, and I was like,
Gosh,
damn,
bro.
You know, I was straight real. I saw her mouth start
Dude,
moving, and I was like, oh
but
shit, she about to speak.
how strong is Sam? He just
Strong as
stood there
fuck.
and held her, bro. He just
Strong
I
as
don't know.
fuck. But
Oh
to
my
be fair
God,
too, I
dude,
think that
that's-
Kimiko might have been like not fully, like obviously I think she tried to punch him hard, but like she wasn't like fully necessarily there because she was so focused and just like on Frenchie and distracted
Frenchie.
on Frenchie.
Yeah.
are we
So-
gonna get so that
so-
we know that they're putting all the humans in
I think-
like jails? So are we gonna get like a huge like prison arc? You think with
Frenchie,
I
and
think
him
so.
and Huey, bro.
And Huey?
Pretty much
Him and
everyone,
Huey.
everyone but Starlight
Oh.
is captured.
Yeah.
and Kamiko
And Kimiko, yeah. I don't think they're gonna
because
take
she's
her.
a soup.
Kimiko's, well, she's
Instead
captured
of-
though. She's, but
She's captured,
instead
but they're
of-
not gonna put her in the jails because she's a
I don't
soup.
know about that because she's
Dude,
with the
okay,
humans.
and
though.
can we be honest, bruh? when did Starlight just be able to become Superman?
No, yeah, that's
Like,
crazy, bro. She just leveled up like that. I think
she
I was like a Spider-Man thing for her, where she was just like,
I'll be right back.
couldn't
My
use her
dog
powers,
is
and then
pissed
one
on
day
the
she's like,
floor.
fuck.
yeah, exactly. I think I have a couple theories on that. I think maybe she could like she started being able to turn solar energy or like power into like because you know her power is like she can like control like she takes the energy from like power
Things,
sources
yeah.
and then like
Yeah.
turns that into her power. Where I feel like kind of on Superman vibes now, where now she can do that with solar energy, and that's why it was just such a she realized that, and that's why it was such a like jump in power level because that's a I mean obviously that's the highest like
She,
I think
she
we're gonna
kind of
see-
has to have a jump in power. Same with Kimiko because,
But after,
like,
I mean, after flying away like that, she definitely got a big
I
jump.
think
in
we're
power.
gonna see 2 separate arcs in this next season. We're gonna see Kimiko, Starlight, and A Train lead a like superhero like revolution
with the Gen V kids.
with the Gen V pool, because at the end of Gen V, I'm thinking they're probably gonna escape and then team up with them, and then we're gonna have the humans in the jail lead like a separate arc, and then they're all gonna meet up, and that's while Butcher's also having his whole arc. They're trying to take down Soups. So that's probably what they're gonna. Yeah, I'm hyped.
But
yeah, Butcher's just gonna be out there killing people. Yeah, 2 years is wild. I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna say that if they can get it done quick enough, it's gonna come out at the very end of next year, like November, December.
I could see that, but
Gen V's coming out like what, mid next year?
Yeah,
sounds about
I think
right.
like May, June, like summertime,
Yeah.
like a year from now.
But I mean, I'm trying to even remember what all happened in that shit.
Soldier Boy, this is out of Comic-Con, but Soldier Boy is getting a spin-off show. It is a
Soldier Boy
reality
and
show.
Stormfront too, right?
And yeah, it's set with Stormfront, and it's described as a mystery thriller.
Crazy.
It's called Vought Rising, right? It's like the
Oh, I didn't know it had a name.
yeah,
Has a
yeah.
name?
I think that's the leaked name is Vought Rising, and it's like the formation of Vought.
The more Boys Universe stuff, the better.
I mean,
Keep it
I was
keep it coming.
I don't know who I was telling. I think I was telling my brother this, but I always forget his name. But the other guy from Supernatural, how he's been saying like he wants to be in The Boys season 5. I don't think he's gonna do it. I think he's gonna wait and be in that show with Jensen.
Probably.
I think that's smart too.
There's that like Mexico The Boys.
Mexico, Mexico The Boys, yeah.
Yeah, that they're working on.
I don't know what that's gonna be set about because
it's gonna be in Mexico.
Well, but have we seen anything? Have we seen anything in the universe about Mexico, like at all?
I don't think so.
I think it's just world building, probably.
But no, I think
because
I don't know.
What if they've created their own V? Like it's a little bit different than TV and a little bit different than V, but like, we'll make it like red. Like red
V what if they have their own soups and then like Starlight and Kimiko and A Train go and get their rebellion from them, and they all come over and help.
That's War one V. Thing though. Like I don't want
War V. What? Bro's cooking.
It could. Watch that be the title of the movie, bro.
Hey guys, I just have to
the movie they've been filming all along. Apparently, bro.
Yeah.
Like, well, what?
I was actually on set. We just started.
Yeah, I was just gonna say Max involved. Max involved. That was too fire. That was too fire. Just think involved.
Y'all didn't know that Mac was Webweaver's body double?
That's crazy.
Oh,
that is crazy.
I knew that. My bad. I just try to keep it on the low.
You know, people want to touch my spider hole.
What a finale.
Okay. Anyway. Are we doing a character tree list or no? Or are we just
We've only been recording for like an hour.
I mean, we can. We don't have any pulled up, or anything.
We can just rank them, like right here, but between us, low key.
Let's see what I can find.
Like the main people.
Right.
That's true.
Huey, number 1 overall.
Huey, number 1?
Number 1 most assaulted.
Yeah, that's
I'm with you, Stu.
Yeah. That
I'm with you, especially after the finale.
Facts.
R.I.P. Huey.
I do
think this
speaking on The Boys still, I wish Huey had been as intimidating as he was in season 3. Like when he stood up to Homelander. Yeah. Like I wish we got some more of that Huey.
Yeah.
But the thing is, the whole point of his character, is to be the human, like for us to have someone to connect to and feel, and like this, because the show would not be the same at all without Huey.
I wonder. I haven't read
It
the
feels
comics, so
like
I don't
Huey.
know. Like, does Huey eventually have like a really big, like heroic part towards the end? Because
Yes.
like he's like
Well,
his Jack Quaid's physique in real life. He's beefing up a little bit.
he kills Butcher in the end.
Well, I know
the
that.
comic.
I didn't know if he has anything else because like he's beefing up a little bit.
I don't even think I haven't read all of the book, but I don't think they took Tim V in the I don't think that's a comic book
Okay.
thing. Like I think that's a show thing. A lot of the stuff is show thing only.
Which
Like,
I think it's better that way because
If you look at the Deep's comic costume, bro,
he looks moronic.
Yeah.
So,
I just-
like you were saying, what if we do get a World War V where it's like Homelander and all these soups, and then what if Butcher somehow like works with Bot and gets all the Black Noir clones, and then you have the rebellion from Mexico and Gen V on the boys' side, and you have just like three
Like
pretty much
that would
army.
that'd be
crazy.
amazing. Like I don't know what their budget is for each episode, but the visual effects look fantastic. I can only imagine like a movie.
I kind of like your idea, but say Butcher kills almost all soups, right? And then Homelander's only last resort is to use all the clones of Noir to take down the resistance.
That would be fire. But all the tier lists I'm looking at are trash and not updated for season 4 characters yet, or every character that's ever been in the entire show. So
Dude, Jeffrey Dean
let's just
Morgan
talk about.
Let's just give our
stole
top
the show.
3 characters in the boys.
I'll say right now, I agree with Stu 100%. After that finale, Huey became my favorite character. The millisecond that dude said forgiveness is true bravery, I said it's over. He's my favorite character. That's right up my alley of
Dude,
tropes I like.
Huey,
in characters.
you
Homelander,
gotta-
Butcher.
Nate, you got to hop
That's
on
me.
My Adventures with Superman.
I definitely do. I mean, it's Superman, and as long as it's a good characterization, I'm gonna love it. I've watched the first couple of episodes, but
I haven't seen it. I've been wanting to start it.
I'm gonna say
I got
Huey
Frenchie,
is my
Kimiko,
favorite.
and MM.
I'm gonna say Huey, Frenchie, Kimiko.
Huey,
Mine's Hugh. Oh, go ahead.
Huey, Starlight, Kimiko, and I'm gonna put Butcher and then Frenchie, just because Butcher
Alright.
gets shit done.
And then honorable mention for me is gonna be A-Train, but he can't quite be top 3 yet because he's
His
still
redemption arc.
he was
crazy.
still an absolute piece of shit. at the
Honorable mention
beginning.
to
He was-
Starlight.
No, I got Huey, MM, and A-Train. I think A-Train's
Respect.
redemption went 100% full
Yeah.
circle.
No,
Oh,
Like,
I
he-
agree,
he-
but I'm
he
still just a
should
little
be-
salty.
I
I'm
would
like, you were
agree
still a little
if-
bit of a piece. I'm just waiting for
if-
that fight scene with Homelander, then he'll be top 3.
if Huey wouldn't if Huey wouldn't have forgiven him, I wouldn't have him in my top 3. But the
I
fact
feel
that
you on
they
that.
made
But that's just
up,
because Huey's so goaded, bro.
yeah, exactly. That's why Huey's number 1.
Because forgiveness is true bravery, and that's facts.
But like, I feel like everybody else is like, besides Kimiko is probably my honorable mention, but like everybody else has done some like super fucked
100%.
up shit.
That's 100.
Yeah.
No, exactly, and that's. But that's
I mean,
why
MM has kind of been solid. I don't think he's really done anything too bad. Has he?
Are we
That's
ranking
what I'm
saying,
people
yeah,
based
he's
on
my
how
number
good
2.
of a person they
They've
are? Is
all
that what
killed
we're
people.
doing?
Well,
No,
not
no,
necessarily.
but
how
like-
much we like them as a character.
Oh, okay. Because
Yeah, I
y'all are
mean,
talking about
I-
good stuff,
I guess,
and I'm like,
bro,
Homelander's
no,
my
Well, 'cause
number
that-
2.
Go ahead.
So that
Hey,
matters. That just matters
No,
to me.
You can put the
but-
deep on your list, bro. It's
Yeah,
okay.
deep-
But-
Yeah, we
The
know
deep
the
is
deep is
number
your
3.
favorite.
I
We know
am
the
number
deep.
3. Okay.
We know
Knows
you look up to him.
Know his
like,
favorite characters.
The octopus,
The deep,
Yeah.
Stormfront,
uh,
Stormfront, and Homelander.
I really like Homelander's morals.
I told Stu that I
Tech
started
Knight.
rewatching it. I told Stu I started rewatching it. I didn't realize that the deep was a literal joke for like a season and a half. I totally
Yeah,
forgot that.
bro.
He's still pretty much a kind of a little
Yeah,
joke.
yeah.
Yeah, dude. Like I just
Can we talk about the switch up on Starlight though? Because before the clone episode, my entire For You page was just like
Yeah.
those videos.
Dude,
And
people
then
are
they
hating
show her
on her.
cheeks. They
Oh,
show her
Huey.
cheeks one time, and now everyone's like, all right, maybe she's
I
not.
think everybody just kind of like moved past it. You know, it was an internet
I-
joke for a month, and then
Yeah, I
everybody's
think she
done.
looked. I think she looked weird in the picture she took like online, but in the show, it doesn't look.
Nah, bro. The
I-
show did her so dirty when they were showing old photos of her, and then it zoomed out of the computer into her face, bro. That was fucked.
They were
That
doing
was
it,
so
yeah.
fucked up.
But
I
mean,
personally don't think it's that big of a difference. Like I
I
think
mean, I just don't really care.
Yeah,
don't
some
care,
of the
but
some of the
I notice
pictures,
it for
some
sure.
of the pictures that people post when they modify it, bro.
I like the handsome Squidward.
The
Dude,
filters, yeah.
or the one when she's like, I think she's yelling at a firecracker, and they like accentuated her jaw all the way out, bro.
Wild.
Dude,
That's another thing.
She-
I think Firecracker's turning. I think she's gonna turn.
yeah.
I think
she-
she is. I think she's gonna like become some sort of like mutation thing because of all the drugs
That's
she's
what made me
taking.
think. What the fuck happened to Ashley? What do you think her power is gonna be?
Dude.
Oh,
Okay. I saw
okay.
a theory.
Yeah.
He's going to be like Jack from Jupiter. This
I think
universe.
so.
Yeah.
I think so.
Which is
Did
from
you-
the comic.
Did you hear what she said? She told the like production or whatever
Nah.
that she wants her powers to be. Is that she has like armpit hair that she can like control.
Oh,
all the
like,
hair is going from her head
Yeah,
to
exactly.
her armpit.
Yeah, well, she said she's like, it would be cool to like play off the fact of like hair and stuff because she's always wearing it out, and like something gross and disturbing she thinks would be like good for her character. And so she said something about freaking her like super long armpit hair that she could like control.
So she becomes.
I don't think that's what they're gonna do though.
Her powers should just be asparagus.
Does she have powers in the comics?
No, so I don't think that's
she's a
what I think.
character.
I don't think. Yeah,
She's not. Oh, she's
And
not.
I thought that was so cool
that's
to see
what I
them
love
do
so much
that.
about the boys, bro. I think because people have said that the boys, if they stuck straight to the comics, it would not have done well as a show.
It would have done terrible.
Yeah, and I think that
Comics are not great.
Looking at the freaking transformation though she was going through. Look, I thought she was about to turn into the fucking leader.
dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see, that's why I think Jack from Jupiter makes sense. Especially like
Who's
they
Jack
haven't
from
done
Jupiter?
him either. He's basically like Martian Manhunter.
Okay.
Pretty
when
much.
When she fell to her knees and the whole wig just dumped off her head.
No,
bro,
so I was saying like low key. What if she did become like a kind of the leader and like
It's-
kind of a super smart character as well, and then she can kind of be the boys' rival version
Well,
of Sister Sage.
Also, it makes me question why does Homelander like have all that V? I'm pretty sure I've asked that before, but like what's his plan with all that V?
I don't.
I think
know.
he. I don't know.
I
I think he
theorized
mainly
that
wants.
it was for Black Noir, like for the clones.
Or
Yeah.
I know there's been theories thrown
Maybe
out
not.
there too that he's been putting them into milkshakes, beefing up Ryan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
But
think
I don't
so.
think that's the case either. I kind of think he just wants to have it so that other people don't.
Facts.
Yeah.
That's kind of where I'm at. too.
Yeah.
Like,
Or he's drinking it.
Yeah, or maybe he's just trying to juice it up even more, but I feel like that doesn't really do anything.
what if in the camps he puts it like in the water or whatever, like
so
that
he's juicing
everybody
up
shares,
everybody, bro.
and he's creating a world of soups.
that would be
Well,
crazy?
That would
V,
make
World War
sense, but
V.
you got to think if he did that,
Matt's
the
cooking.
humans would. The humans already had disdain for him because they're trapped in camps. That would just cause a revolt of superhero.
Yeah, and
But
then they-
not everybody gets powers the same. Like you'd have to be lucky to get good power. Like somebody could turn into like a puddle. Like their
Yeah.
powers suck. So like if you
With the guy from
become
Sky
like super strong or something, then like wouldn't you like low-key want to be on Homelander's team? You're no longer a human. The humans
Yeah.
aren't gonna fuck with you. So like low-key, you gotta switch sides.
This
That
is
would just be
like-
a crazy
This is
thing
like
to
the
do.
opening scene of First Class, where it's just like, oh hey little boy, come here. Use your magical or use your X powers. And he's gonna weed out which ones are good and which ones are bad, and he'll let the good ones live.
pretty much. Now, I can't wait for season 5.
Dude,
Me too.
yes, bro.
Here.
I'm excited for Gen V season 2 as well.
Same,
Yeah.
dude. Anything, boys, just hurry up.
Sad about Andre though.
Yeah, me too, man.
Yeah,
It
seriously,
sucks.
seriously,
Yeah.
that is
I-
unfortunate.
Yeah, he was on his way to be a great actor. He killed
Oh,
that
100%.
first
He was
season.
amazing. Yeah, he was great. I think one of the better performances in the show for sure. And his character was awesome. But what else? Anything else, boys? Anything else? Deadpool? Anything
A
else?
lot of
Other than that-
Comic-Con news.
Comic
Comic
news is
Con.
crazy.
San Diego
Oh
Comic Con
my
is going
God.
on right now. Fortunately,
Marvel
we're not
panel
there
is going on right now.
as we
Or
speak.
about to.
Dude, the DC comic news is insane.
Dude.
First up, we have the All In initiative, which is essentially going to be like another like Dawn of DC. where
I'm
they're
all
just doing
in.
A whole new initiative with
I'm
a new
all in.
creative team. All in.
In there like
Dude.
swimwear.
Some of these creative teams, like Philip Kennedy Johnson on Batman and Robin,
Dude, I'm
Bringing,
stoked.
Mark Waid
Tom
and Dan
Taylor
Moore
and Michael J. Mann on Detective
Justice
Comics.
League. Mark Waid and Dan Moore on Justice League is a
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
round of applause, bro.
Yes, dude.
Yes, sir.
And
All
you
in,
heard that
baby.
Ram B is going to be doing the Dark Side story. That's what he's doing now.
Really?
We're doing a
So
dark side
basically,
story.
the All In
Shitty
initiative
boy.
is going to be they're going to be paralleling. Superman's going to be on one
Right.
side by
We're
Joshua
all
Williamson. Ram B is going to be doing the Dark Side.
City boy.
That's sick. I didn't know the writers, but I knew it was going to be half
Well,
Superman, half
it's not
Darkseid.
confirmed yet, but Ram B said he was doing like something that was like
Right.
big with the
'Cause
DC Cosmos. Yeah.
That's cool because the Darkseid part is supposed to be taking place of what he did during Absolute Power. Because from the video that Scott Snyder and Joshua Williamson put out during Absolute Power, we're going to see Darkseid, and all of a sudden he's just going to realize something is wrong with the universe and leave to go find out what it is. And apparently this like one shot is going to be following what he went to go do and how the absolute universe starts.
So he's going to be like the maker essentially in this one, where he's going to this
From the way
universe
they're
and-
saying, yeah, like that's the vibe I was catching.
He did, yeah, because they confirmed that if this universe is built, if our main universe is built off of Superman's energy of hope, this absolute universe is built off the chaos energy of Darkseid, the Omega beams, stuff like that.
Yeah, bro.
That's insane.
Which
Dude,
I'm
what if it
I'm
leads
glad
to,
it's
like-
not anti-life. Like I'm glad it's not built off of anti-life.
What if it leads to like they start as heroes in this other world, but they end up Darkseid turns them evil, and we have a war between the absolute universe and our main continuity. Instead of it being like Secret Wars, it's genuinely like a absolute crisis where
Dude, that
Darkseid
would
leads
be-
a war of this other Earth of heroes against our main Earth. And
That
we
would
get
be
our
wild.
Superman Darkseid showdown is like the big fight.
Dude,
That would be
even
wild, bro.
aside from like comics, bro, like for figures, bro, they're
Oh my
so
God.
I'll be right back.
rich.
I don't even want to talk about them. I don't have the money for that.
Dude,
Dude.
facts.
I just came across y'all know InArt, right? The
Who?
company InArt that does figures.
I'm not
It's,
familiar
it's
with
kind
them.
of, it's a company, they do like Hot Toys and like 1/12 scale. They're the company with like Hot Toys that they do like rooted hair and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
They just posted some stuff. Oh my gosh. I'm about to be so broke, it's not even funny. Oh my.
It'd be like that.
There's just so much that they're announcing, dude. It's hard to keep up with it, bro.
No, seriously. I mean, DC, it's about to get. This poll
Okay,
lists
I
are about to
mean,
get a little bit
Justice League
crazy.
Unlimited with Mark
I'm
Waid and
gonna drop.
Aurora.
I'm gonna drop all my MB.
No.
Dude, it's gonna get crazy.
Did
I'm
you
gonna
read
have to
Self
be-
Help issue 2?
Yes, it was
Man.
fantastic.
Really good.
It was
Yeah.
fantastic.
We
I
got
didn't
a more
read-
classic DC logo too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it looks
exciting.
good. I like it.
I didn't read that much. From
James
last
Gunn looking
week,
out for us, man.
but I read pretty much all the indie books I picked up last week.
Uncanny Valley was pretty good too.
I did not read that though.
Oh,
Dude, I wanted to show y'all, bro. I
Ooh.
got it. Hang on, where's it at? Issue 2, bro. I got it.
Dude, I still haven't gotten
Hey.
issue 2. My shop never got it.
Dude,
I
that
got
shit's
it.
fire. Wait, have you read it yet?
No, because I gotta read issue 1. I haven't read it yet.
Uh,
I'm gonna just read issue 1 online, but
I
It
might
is
just have
fire.
to order issue 2 because my shop didn't get it.
issue 2 was dope. Gave it a lot more direction.
I
Like,
haven't
where
read any of my pulls yet. I'm so excited to tap into this though.
I haven't
Beyond.
read that yet either. I haven't read
Dude,
that yet either.
Dude, I've never read a Ninja Turtle comic in my entire life. It is so good.
You haven't
So,
even read
the-
Last Ronin?
No,
Yeah, I was
dude, the
about to
Oh
first
damn.
so the first
I-
4 issues are gonna follow each individual turtle, and then I think together they're
Mhm.
gonna do the 5th one.
I,
Yeah.
And
I
each one has a
flipped
different
through it.
artist.
No, I just still haven't read it yet.
I flipped
got
through
a,
it to
I got
look
a
at the
lot of
art,
books to read.
and like the only thing that as of right now, the only thing that I don't like, which I haven't liked that they've been doing, I don't like the do-rag that they give Raph. I don't like that he's got
What?
like a full do-rag. I'm a huge fan of the 2003 show. That's why I got this cover. It reminds me so much of that.
We're talking about Peak right now.
Dude,
TMNT,
Ninja Turtles,
yeah.
yeah.
TMNT was
I haven't read it
amazing,
yet,
bro.
Dude, when
haven't
he was
read it
going,
yet.
oh wait, yeah, I don't want to spoil it. I mean, there's not really
Oh.
spoilers.
Yeah, no, don't
We're
say
just
it.
talking about how every issue, the first 4 issues, is going to be following each individual turtle.
Yeah,
And,
that's
like,
not a spoiler.
no.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's already on the solicits.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's on Comic Geeks.
There it is.
Ooh.
Yeah,
That A cover
Yes,
go crazy, bro.
bro.
The
That's
all
what I got with
green.
it.
I
and
love
then
the A cover.
and then
couldn't-
just
I
their
couldn't get
freaking
it, bro.
whatever.
They didn't have it. All they had was this one, and then
I
it's like this
see. I
watercolor one.
have that one pre-ordered too. The
Dude,
one
I
with
want
the-
that one, Noah. That one on your in your left hand. Yeah,
The succulent.
dude, with
It
them
reminds,
all
it
around
reminds me of
the.
the reminds me of the '90s movies, bro. God, I love those movies. Or the 80s.
What's your address, Noah?
Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good, brother. I'm
This
good.
is all I read this week so far.
Ooh.
Here we go. Black Panther. It was cool.
I read it.
I liked it. I feel like we should have been here 3 issues ago. Task Force. It was cool. Self-help. It was awesome.
Great.
Six Fingers. Holy shit.
Okay, so
I was telling Stu,
is-
it's my
is it a-
book of the year. It's my book of the year.
Is the conclusion good? Because that's the last issue.
As
straight
of
up.
now, it's my
Okay,
book of the
bet.
year. As of
Bet.
now, at least for miniseries.
Bet.
For miniseries, yeah, not ongoing.
Bet.
Book of the year. Void Rivals.
Need to read it, bro. Need to read it. I need to read it.
Is it
right
gas,
here.
bro? I finally got caught up, so now I can tap in.
Right here. Yeah, bro. Hell yeah.
Dude, I'm so hyped for Rook Exodus 4. Oh my
Brother,
gosh.
Yeah,
let me just say,
too, bro.
I didn't
Dude,
read this, but look at that.
I didn't read that,
He
but that
said-
variant-
Dude, I wanted that
variant
cover so
sick.
bad.
Yeah, I got that variant.
Yeah,
bro.
He's holding up. He goes,
Guys.
he goes, I didn't
Guys.
read this, but look at it.
Yeah, I haven't been reading Captain America. I read the first couple of issues and I dropped it, but then I had to pick this up.
Same.
You didn't read Flash or Green Arrow yet?
Dude,
haven't,
two
no.
of the best books this week, bro. They
Cap.
were
No, I'm playing.
Green
Nah,
Arrow's
bro.
I'm not gonna lie though. I don't know if things are
Flash is
gonna.
kind of aight.
I will. I think I'll officially
Dude.
say it, bro.
Flash was crazy.
I've said
bro.
it multiple times. I think Rook is now my favorite ongoing. I think it surpasses like after this.
That's
issue
what I was saying in my last video I posted, bro. I was like, it's between that and Transformers for me. I mean, it's just fantastic. Hitting now.
In terms of like what happened in the Flash, it was good. But I'm just kind of getting tired of Cy Spurrier's writing.
I don't like. I'm not the biggest.
It was
fan of
it was
Bro.
good for a while, but it's getting to the point where it feels like a chore to read Cy Spurrier at this point. And it's like I enjoy the stuff that happens in it. It's just like he's doing way too much at some points.
Can y'all hear that vacuum in the background?
No, you're
No.
good.
Okay,
Can we
bet.
talk about how Wally's new suit should belong to Barry?
I hate that shit, bro. I hate that shit.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I
Dude,
don't-
I don't know
why
what
I
is
didn't
they-
even notice. I
why
noticed
do
it
they
whenever you sent
love
that
making it
Justice League
confusing?
photo. I was like, if that's Wally, that's the suit from that cover you sent.
I'm
Yeah,
just
but
trying to
there's-
figure out what's
I
the
don't
deal
understand
with.
how that's Wally. Like,
Like
The new suit.
I'm gonna
Why
be.
does DC
So is
hate
that-
Barry? You know
is
what I
that
mean?
cover
They hate Barry
showing
and
He's
Wally.
dying. I think he's dying.
They hate
So
Barry and Hal.
that cover is showing Wally transitioning into the new suit, not Barry
Dude,
and Wally.
you're gonna give him another
Yes.
new suit, and
Okay.
it's still gonna be the same shit. Like, if you're gonna give
It
him a new
has the
suit,
it has the
like,
black here, like the weird like hieroglyphic
tech.
here.
But
the
see,
long
but
ears.
what's weird? What's
I
weird
think
is
that
it
tech
looks
is-
like
I
the
think it's
mask.
Speed Force tech. Like, I think they're gonna introduce Speed Force tech, like kind of like the show did,
that could be
but
dope.
like in a
Dude.
way better
I
comic.
mean, I'm
book way.
definitely hyped for all the Flash shit coming out.
Yeah,
Wally
but
or
it's
Barry
like-
doesn't
the-
matter. I'm excited for all of it.
But it's like the main
don't
distinction
make it
between
stop making it so confusing.
Yeah,
they love
like-
to make it so confusing.
the main distinction between Barry and Wally is obviously their logo and their cowl. Like they're
Well,
giving Wally Barry's cowl, where he
see,
doesn't have
and
the white eyes. I don't know.
That's kind of the
Man.
point of the Flash run. Is they're like trying to show that every speedster is the same, regardless of your mantle, your name, whatever.
But
You all they all run off the same energy. Some of them just know how to use it better.
For sure,
Yeah.
for sure. But they don't need to have the fucking same suit.
Oh,
This
I'm
has
not.
been my-
I'm
this
not
has been
agreeing
my
with that.
problem
I'm
from
not
the
agreeing
beginning.
with that.
I've hated it ever since.
Dude,
they
you're
gave
you're
Wally
talking
this
to the
instance,
guy.
but-
You're talking to the guy that thinks Wally should have kept the Mobius.
Yeah,
shit
I
suit.
think either
Like,
that
that's-
or just the,
that's
like, the red
perfect,
and
bro.
brownish, the red and brownish.
Nah, not that. Not that.
Either
Please,
one.
not that.
I
No,
all
no,
I
no,
care-
I don't like the brown,
Wally or
bro.
Barry,
I
I
liked
don't
it.
like.
Stu, I
don't
got
like
you,
the
bro.
suit
The
with those
blue,
Wally's or
the blue.
Barry's.
All I care
I
about
just
is
don't
I
like the
think
black on it. Like,
if
why
it's
is there
Wally
so much-
West,
I think.
his hair should be coming out of his goddamn cowl.
Yeah.
Other than
Yeah.
that, like,
I think they
Oh.
kind of fucked themselves over though, in a way, because if Wally had grown up with his Kid Flash suit and taken inspiration into that for his Flash suit, it would have looked too much for like Reverse Flash. But it would
No,
have worked for his character, you know.
I
So
think
like
what
it
he
kind of
should have done
sucks.
is taking his Kid Flash suit and just once he became the Flash, leave the suit the same and just alternate the colors, so it's not reverse
Exactly.
Flash colors and it's
I
Flash colors.
personally,
Even give him the Flash suit, just cut the damn top off so he can have the flow coming out.
For
'cause
real,
that's
bro.
a defining it's a defining like characteristic of the character.
Of Wally. Nobody
it's red
sees
hair.
that. Nobody sees that, and they're confused on who it is. You see the hair
I think
coming
the
out, you know
black
it's
is
Wally.
ugly, and I don't like the ears. But my biggest gripe with the new suit is they cut out the thing that makes it a Wally suit. They took away the nose piece and, they took
and
away
the white eyes.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That was
I
the
swear
biggest
they
distinction.
from my perspective, I'm convinced it's just DC knows that whether it's Barry or Wally, they know the majority of the world thinks of the Flash as that suit, at least like the Barry suit. They see that, and so they want to just have it to be. They want to make it confusing so that people just don't. They're like, oh, this is a. They don't want people to know that that's a different character.
I
And they
think
want
they're trying to
think
push
they're
out
just
Barry.
buying a Flash. I
Yeah.
definitely agree with that. I think they're going to push out Barry and Hal.
I don't like.
I don't want them.
You
to,
want
but I think they will.
You wanna know something? Because a while back, I remember saying this on the pod. And since neither one of those characters is on the Justice League team, what if they're on the Justice Society? What if they're
That would
taking
be
over
sick. I
for
would
Jay
love
and
that.
Alan?
Yeah, I would absolutely love that. I hope with all this new
That
DC
would be-
initiative, I don't care if Barry doesn't have a solo title. Like ideally that'd be dope, but at least just have him do something. Unless you kill him.
For
If you
sure.
kill him,
I
that's
agree.
fine. But just kill him right.
Yeah.
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 But I
But-
just realized we didn't do the pod last week, so we didn't talk about those comics. What's everybody's thoughts on the recent issue of Nightwing and Bruce becoming?
Oh
Nightwing?
yeah.
I'm
That was
stoked.
Bro,
I'm
big
stoked.
body Nightwing.
I liked it.
I'm
I liked it.
stoked.
It was
I'm
comical.
stoked.
Did I send you the
Was it
photo
one
of the
of you
back of the
guys?
suit with like?
Yeah.
Nah, dude. I think
Show is funny.
I loved it though. I loved the dynamic with him and Barbara, what he was
Yeah.
talking and how that little conversation they have.
Bloodhaven needs Nightwing.
Yeah, he said he would do it for me. He has done it for me. I loved it.
Yeah.
I loved
Yeah.
it.
You guys
That's
see
awesome.
that 105?
Bro could have at
that
least shaved
Eisner-
though.
Yeah,
I'm
105
just-
won the Heisner. I did see
Yeah.
that. Yeah, the POV issue. Dude, so
Really?
sick.
That's
Like
dope.
That, Tom Taylor sucks.
Yeah. No. People
Yeah.
are tripping.
I mean,
People are
let's be
tripping.
real though. That issue you could kind of chalk up to winning to Bruno Redondo. Like I don't know if it would have won if it wasn't drawn that way.
That's fair.
That's all I
I think it was a
that's
collaborative
fair
effort.
point.
Yeah,
because
yeah,
also-
100%.
That's a
I'm not
fair
saying
point.
I'm not saying that
Yeah.
Tom Taylor
'Cause
was
Tom
bad in
Taylor
that issue. He was
tells
amazing.
them
He's
what
been
But
drawn.
yeah,
Right.
it definitely won because it's the POV.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
And because I mean,
but
Bruno
I
Redondo
don't get
is
the
just
hate for Tom Taylor. I feel like
I
don't
agree.
think I've read
I know.
Tom Taylor that I
Dude.
didn't like.
I
Is
think
Bruno
Tom Taylor-
Redondo on a title? Like an upcoming title? I don't
he
think
hasn't been
so.
announced for anything.
Yeah, okay.
No, but like I said, I think Tom Taylor has killed this run. I think he's been fantastic. The writing is amazing. I love what he's done with the character of Nightwing, but I do think Bruno Redondo is the shining aspect of the run.
I agree. His
especially-
art
it's
makes
just
His
Tom
art is
Taylor
not
run.
dull at all.
Like
Like
beautiful. It's
and-
perfect for the characters. Perfect for the
When-
stories.
I
It's
agree.
When
And
you
he-
talk to
yeah.
people, or me personally, talk to people about what they hate about the run, they always say it gets bad after issue 100, which for a while, Bruno Redondo takes a break on the art around
100%.
that time.
I
A lot of people, when
feel
I hear
that, yeah.
criticism, they say it's nothing happened. Nothing happens in it.
You don't
It's
because
just-
that's just people
He-
that need to have these huge consequences, these huge stakes.
these
at
huge
hand.
books,
And
every
that's not
week,
what's
bro.
going on in this book. So if you're looking
Yeah,
for a book that's huge,
go read
stakes, Dark
Absolute
Side
Power.
is coming.
Yeah,
Yeah,
go
exactly.
read
Like that.
Absolute Power.
It's about him learning about being Hope.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's exactly what it is. Being
Dude,
a
the
light.
It's
cover-
a grounded
that
personal
needs it.
story.
The cover for
Yeah.
the final issue of him falling and the city is gold
Yeah, like
behind
this,
him.
like this, bro. Yeah, buddy.
I'm-
Shit's
Oh, I think I
perfect.
have that issue.
No, it hasn't come out yet.
It
It's
hasn't
the,
came
it's
out yet.
the
It's
final
the-
issue.
It's the final
Oh.
issue.
Oh, what issue do I have?
There's plenty of
There's a-
covers him
there-
falling
there-
back
there's
like
a
that, though.
variant-
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a variant of him
Yeah.
like this. So yeah,
Dude, I'm so.
What do we got? 2 more issues?
two. Yeah,
Two,
two,
yeah,
and then the
two.
new run starts. Which I'm glad they already announced that Nightwing like won't be. It'll just be continuing story basically.
Yeah.
Like it won't be
Dan,
skipping a beat.
I'm hyped for Dan Waters to be writing.
I am
bro.
too.
He's
I am
been
too.
killing six fingers, bro. I'm hyped.
I saw.
I'm
I
hyped
saw
for
a
Dexter's
thing.
story.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But during this pod app, I saw a thing come up where somebody asked Dexter, or not Dexter, Dan, if Azrael will be in the Nightwing run, and I haven't been able to read what he said yet.
Oh shoot.
Dude, Dan Waters loves Azrael. So
Yeah, he did the mini series, right?
He wrote
That
the
would be
miniseries.
sick
He does
if-
all
if
the he does
Azrael
all the
showed
backups.
up.
He does all the backups in Ram V's Detective Comics.
Trying to remember
That's
something
it.
else we didn't talk
I
about
haven't
last
read
week's
it.
comics.
I picked up the recent issue this week for 2 reasons. One, I want to catch up before Tom Taylor starts, and 2, this cover was yes. So
That should be
I was like, I haven't read
Azrael,
much.
Azrael's in his Nightfall suit right now in Detective
Oh,
Comics.
word.
Yeah. He
So,
got
like,
he got it a couple issues ago. but-
Detective Comics like ties into canon pretty like it's canon though, right? Like
it's
is
canon, but they don't
Yeah.
tie it into canon at
It's
all.
like Action Comics kind of like it works like that, where it's canon, but they don't really like speak
I would
on
say
much
Action
that
Comics
happens.
is well, currently yes, because Action Comics isn't really tied to canon much.
Right.
The last time Action
Just the
Comics
House of
tied to
Brainiac.
canon was like Philip Kennedy Johnson when he did it.
Yeah. Okay.
I would say Detective Comics, it only referenced Gotham War like one time, and then that's it. It hasn't referenced anything else happening. So
Word.
it's like
I haven't read
self-contained.
any of or like Ron V's Detective Comics.
I'm hyped for Tom Taylor's Detective Comics.
Dude,
Yeah, me too.
facts.
Me too.
And Michael Jardine, right?
Yeah, dude, his
Gannon or
art's
whatever.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Dude, and the thing is, Tom Taylor loves the Bat Family, and with what happened at the end of the Batman run, to have like the Detective Comics with the Bat Family in it,
Yeah.
so it's gonna be great. Plus,
he's gonna cook.
Zdarsky and Jimenez are continuing on Batman, which I thought
Dude,
they were.
that's especially Jimenez.
That's smart. And the reason they probably stayed is because, dude, I keep seeing people like talk about comic book sales, which is really annoying because they're usually Marvel fans and Marvel outsells DC. But Batman is always up there, always. And like he's been up there for a while with Chip Zdarsky and Jorge Jimenez on the book. So I think that's why they chose to keep him.
No, I think.
Can we be honest? The success of Marvel Comics, I mean, I'm not saying they're not good, but you have to, a lot of it's the MCU.
Yes.
Like the MCU is what drives people to go buy Marvel Comics.
Yeah.
For sure.
So I'm
like,
sure
look at all the
DCU kicks
Deadpool
off, it's
variants
all
for
set up
Deadpool. Yeah, exactly. That's why I haven't really talked to anybody about this, but Wally West is going to be on 3 DC books. The main Flash, Absolute Flash, and Justice League. I think James Gunn is pretty much kind of confirming he's going to be going with Wally.
I mean, I think. I've been thinking
usually
he's
the
going with
comic
Wally
tales
ever
go
since.
hand in hand.
Pretty much, I feel like the Flash movie going that poorly and the reception being that bad, I think that pretty much sealed the deal in my eyes. That they're like maybe Barry will be in the universe further down the line, maybe, but it's not going to be. He's not going to be the main one. They just butchered his ass. I think with Ezra, so they're just.
Plus, we have 8 years of Grant Gustin as Barry, so I feel like they're going to.
Yeah.
And
as a Barry fan, obviously, I want it to be Barry, but I'm okay with it not being because we've gotten them in a lot of different things, and
there's ways to go around Barry not being there without Crisis too. Like there's multiple ways. Like he died to Reverse Flash, or he died, saving a city, or something. Like there's multiple ways. He ran outside of time. Like
that's why I thought it would have been really smart to make this because I didn't even watch the Crisis on Infinite Earths animated movies yet, but I would assume Barry died at the end. No.
So it all ties back to when Dark Apocalypse. You remember the end of that? Yeah. Barry goes back. So this is gonna be a little bit of spoilers. Constantine puts a spell on Barry's back. And when Barry travels throughout time, a part of Constantine's soul is attached to Barry, right? It's a part that like makes Barry not hesitate to do something. He goes back in time to kill Darkseid as a baby. He gets to Darkseid's
War
crib.
Machine vibes.
Yeah.
He gets to Darkseid's crib and he can't do it, so he runs away. But it's too late. He already killed him just by being in the presence of like Darkseid's nose just starts bleeding. He's taking out everything on Apocalypse. Bro. But that's why their universes are all dying, because Darkseid is I forget what term they use, but he's basically like how the MCU needs Scarlet Witch. He's like that.
Like a nexus being.
Basically like a nexus being. Yeah. So like in killing him, Barry caused Crisis on Infinite Earths across the multiverse. Because there's only one Darkseid.
Okay, but so
because Darkseid is, not Darkseid was.
So he doesn't die at the end.
He dies. Well, he doesn't which movie is it? I want to say it's the first one. He dies. Barry.
Okay, but basically, I guess all I was really, I think it would have been dope if they did end up connecting that movie into James Gunn's universe and then doing the classic Barry sacrifice at the end. So then that way you could say, that's where Barry is. He just fucking died.
And then the DC, there's like post-crisis.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But there is a new universe, but technically Barry didn't walk through the portal, but he could still be there. But
who walked through the portal?
Everybody except for Question and Constantine. everybody that was alive.
Interesting.
So like,
I don't even know who I would cast as
Wonder
Wally
Woman
West.
sacrificed herself.
See,
Yeah,
and
you know-
ideally, I would want
And
Wally to
Supergirl.
be Kid Flash. This is what I think. I
Yeah.
think you should introduce, like when they start out the universe, first time we see the Flash, it's Barry. And he has Wally as his sidekick, Kid Flash. We get to see that because I would just love to see Wally in the Kid Flash suit as a youngin with the hair flowing out and everything like that, and then show hit the transition of him turning in from Kid Flash into the Flash on the big screen.
The only person that I can see
ideally, I hope Wally doesn't start as the Flash. I hope we at least get to see the transition, whether that's through flashbacks or not. That's fine.
I
but
kind
just
of
hope we get to
agree
see the Kid Flash suit
because
and that dynamic.
even when
see him take the mantle, you know what I mean?
I kind of agree with you because like when Dick becomes Nightwing, Wally is still Kid Flash for a period of time. I don't think it's very long, but because I think Dick becomes Nightwing like 3-4 years before Crisis on Infinite Earths.
Yeah.
So like that's 3-4 years. Wally
Sounds
is
about
Kid
right.
Flash.
Because
So,
Wally
like,
doesn't Kid Flash to the end of Crisis.
Yeah, like that could work. Honestly, it's just you got to kill Barry a different way than Crisis. It's the
I
only
know
part
that's the
that-
thing, and I'm like, I don't know how they're gonna do that. But
Raven the Bold, the animated
You
show.
fight Reverse Flash, and Barry goes into the Speed Force fighting Reverse Flash, and he just never.
Yeah, you could just get like he's trapped in the Speed Force instead of dying because they did that all the time in the show. So I think it's just like you just can't really have Reverse Flash kill him.
Well,
that's kind of against all the whole thing about Reverse Flash can't kill him because
isn't that technically what happened to him? Like he never really died in Crisis, right? Like
he was just trapped in the Speed Force.
Yeah, because he comes back in Final Crisis.
Yeah. So I think they should do something like that. Trap him in the Speed Force. Maybe, with someone else, maybe, or something. I don't know. Maybe he goes to look for someone. I don't know. Whatever it is, trap him in the Speed Force. Show him getting trapped in the Speed Force as the Flash, and then Wally's Kid Flash, and then have like the Flash movie. Then the first Flash movie could be Wally taking the mantle from Kid Flash, becoming the Flash. And that I think that would be really cool. And then later down the line, 5-10 years later, you could do a Flash Rebirth movie, bringing Barry back, and I think that would just be awesome.
Yeah,
I just hope James Gunn builds to something different than Crisis on Infinite Earths. Anything
Blackest
different.
Night is what I want.
I would love that.
That would be great. Live action Blackest Night would be crazy.
But see,
that'd be crazy.
I think
do I want that without Barry? Like without Barry?
Yeah,
though?
exactly. That's my thing. Start this at least like this first arc of movies. I think they should start with Barry and then show us the transition of Wally turning into the
Barry dies in Blackest Night, just goes out in brightest day.
Dude, that'd be sick. That would be sick.
Well, everyone dies in Blackest Night, but they just bring them back.
Yeah.
See, Barry, just don't bring him back.
Oh, okay.
He's trapped in the Speed Force.
That's true.
Ooh,
and then
that's another thing.
We just can't. They can't use that as like a cop out though. Like anytime
you
they want to
can.
swap out.
Sure,
they
got trapped again. Crazy.
The Speed Force is like the biggest plot hole cop out of all time, bro.
It really
that
is.
and being trapped out in time.
They're always just like, how does this
Batman.
happen? It was the Speed Force.
Well, see, that's
Every
the thing with the current Flash run. That's why I like it, because they're trying to fix all that by like creating new stuff too, like with the still force. Like basically in the recent issue, all the forces are one. Like they all come from the same source. It's weird,
Interesting.
but that's how it works.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. The new issue confused me. I had
to read it twice.
I
I've been
haven't-
reading
I haven't
every
read it
Flash
yet.
issue twice. I read
It's
it
so
once and then I'm
confusing.
like, okay, I
The
didn't
last-
understand that. And
The
then I go
last
read it
couple
again.
issues have been confusing to me.
The first like 6 issues or whatever, I literally I was flash reading that shit, bro.
Because
all right,
I'm
Barry's
just not
here.
a fan.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of Seisberger's writing, dude. I'm
I'm a fan of what he's doing. I'm just not a fan of how he's writing. That's the thing.
I don't like the
execution.
bubbles. Like, I don't like the way that the letters and words like change sizes and shit. That I don't like that.
I
That
do
annoys
like
me.
what he's trying to do with like learning more about the Speed Force and tying it to like bigger stuff in the DC universe, which is cool. It's just his writing is just oh my god.
And it's dope. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say the first I can't remember when Deodato Jr. left. I think it was like issue 6 was like his last one. Aside from the writing being hard to follow, dude, I cannot do that like over dramatic art that Mike Diodato Jr. was doing.
None of the art really, even the newer art's not that great to me. It's like
dude,
too. It honestly looks
Diodato
like Adult
Jr.'s
Swim art. Like it looks like a parody of what they should look
dude,
like.
it was like I would get headaches reading those early issues of the Flash, dude.
I
was
like
just
the
too
new
cute for it,
issue,
bro.
how it shows how different Barry and Wally are. Like Barry's more on the smart side of the Speed Force, like he gets all the like technical stuff, and Wally just like goes with the flow. Like he's
Mhm.
he's
Dude,
basically like in the forces right now.
The
like, just
ending was crazy
learning.
because Flash is trying to get. I mean, Reverse Flash is trying to get Wally to murder time. So he's pushing him to run and to run and run. He just entered like a white void at the end, so we have no idea what's gonna happen.
No idea.
But,
And I really think there's a possibility he sees the Outsiders. Small possibility.
Ooh, that'd be
but,
cool.
That would be cool if they like go in and save him from like
But
this.
what I was gonna say
What if he
is I don't
sees
know if
comic
this
accurate Wolverine?
I don't know if this came out last week, but did we talk about the new Green Arrow issue and the new Lantern?
Not Lantern. We touched on Green Arrow, but we didn't really go into it that much.
Green Arrow came out.
No,
this week.
no. Green Lantern, like the most recent issue. Did we talk about it? Like with the new Sorrow ring and everything?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
We
yeah,
talked
yeah.
about that. Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy though.
Dude, I think
I'm
that's
still
gonna
catching
be
up.
so
I'm on
very
I'm on
important.
Far Sector right now, so I'm almost there. I got Far Sector, 2 volumes of John's run, John Stewart's Green Lantern run, and then I'm finally on Dawn of DC.
Like the Emerald Knight, right? I think that's one of them.
Yeah,
of his
yeah, it's
yeah.
the Thorpe one. I forget what his name is. It's the one with him, the Kelly Quintella, and Joe Mullen. Yeah, this one right here.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah. But I gotta finish Far Sector first, which I've only read one issue. It's pretty good so far.
I've never read Far
So
Sector.
far,
I need to get the little book like this of it, the little compact.
yeah,
Yeah.
I haven't read it.
I
it's-
did just buy the All-Star Superman. I'm gonna read that as
You
soon as
did?
I finish.
Yo,
Oh,
let's
yeah.
go. Let's
Hell
go.
yeah.
Compendium through. I'm
Yeah.
gonna read Super
Have
All-Star.
fun reading
Also,
mid.
so speaking of that,
What the fuck?
I had read All Star Superman for the first time like last week. Dude, if James Gunn is pulling so many aspects from that, I couldn't be more sold on his movie. I couldn't be more sold.
We
on it,
win.
bro.
We winning.
I know we're not doing hot takes, but I've just come.
You've
to
said this a
conclusion-
lot, bro. I
No,
I
not
know.
Superman. This has to do with also Superman.
Bro
This,
hates Superman.
It's tied into it, but I don't really like Grant Morrison that much.
That's
Like
fair.
I just read their
So-
Green Lantern. I just
so
read their
one
Green
thing-
Lantern run.
You
Absolute
I-
dog water.
I
you
don't
like his
know-
Batman run though, right?
So
I liked R.I.P. I haven't read much more. Oh, and
Dude,
Batman
his-
Incorporated was okay.
His Batman run is amazing. Like his introduction
So-
of Damian and all. Dude, that's
So
it's
here's the thing. Here's the thing that I was going to say about that. So I've read Grant Morrison's Batman. I liked it a lot, but towards the end it got extremely confusing. It kind
the
of
ending.
reminded.
Yeah,
So when I was reading the end of it, it kind of reminded me of Final Crisis. How his writing was just so much.
I hate
If-
Final
if,
Crisis.
If I didn't know that Grant Morrison was the writer for All Star Superman, I wouldn't think it was him. His writing is so different in that book for some reason.
It is. It definitely. I agree
And
with you. It's
I-
a lot different writing.
I loved it. I loved it. I understand why people hold it to such a high regard.
It's my favorite Superman book.
it's
I mean,
fantastic.
I absolutely love it.
I'm
Um,
because I read All Star Superman and Superman for All Seasons back to back. They're like right here and
For all seasons, I read
It took
recently
me-
too, and
It
that's
took me almost
absolutely
3
amazing.
weeks
Yeah.
to get through 4 volumes of Grant Morrison's Green Lantern. Almost
Damn.
3 weeks.
I haven't
You know
read
how much
Grant
I
Morrison's Green
read?
Lantern.
I
It
can't
was
imagine
that
Morrison writing that character.
Slow and that convoluted, and I couldn't even tell you what 90% of it was about. That's just how, because I was
Green
at this point, I was
Lanterns.
just reading it to get through it.
Probably Green
No,
Lantern.
it wasn't. It wasn't really about Green Lanterns at all. Like it was about Hal and some weird like alternate universe with the controllers and the Dark Stars, and for some
I
reason
recently learned that Hal Jordan had a relationship with a young Green Lantern girl.
Oh, you didn't? Oh, yeah, that was like
Had
a whole
no
controversial
idea.
thing.
Had no
Yeah.
idea, and I saw somebody's video on TikTok about it, and it made my jaw drop. I was like, "What, bro?"
A
Like,
lot of
what?
people hate Hal because of that, but it was one writer's mistake that ruined Hal. So it's not canon anymore.
Yeah,
So-
it was retconned. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, Deathstroke.
It was
Yeah, retconned
weird.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Because she was like 13, and then she aged herself up. She was still mentally 13.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
it was weird.
Yeah, that was the weirdest thing I'd ever like heard in a video, bro.
Nuts. But
yeah.
What else we got? Anything else? Let's end it off with what's everybody's most anticipated book that's been announced recently.
Oh,
it's gotta
Justice
be
League Unlimited.
For like
Justice League Unlimited.
Justice League Unlimited.
Yeah,
mine's gotta be
that
Absolute Martian Manhunter.
Oh,
true.
I'm so fucking hyped that we're getting another.
Did
finally
they
getting
show
Martian
about the
Manhunter.
Absolute Universe?
Did
All
they
the
show
news.
art?
No.
I don't think we've seen art for it yet. No.
Well, dude, they showed the Green Lantern one like last night.
Yeah,
and,
so hopefully if we get some Martian Manhunter.
You said it was John's sister, but I saw someone else say it was Joe Mullen.
I don't think it's John's sister. I kind of hope it is low key based on the War Journal run. I think it makes sense, but I don't think it's gonna be. I don't
think
know.
that's Joe though. That doesn't look like Joe Mullen.
But like, would it not be cool if like Jon Stewart died here and his sister basically is like who he is? Like
that would be awesome.
No, I agree. I would much rather be his sister because that just didn't look like Joe Mullen to me.
Do you think new character works too?
Yeah, it could be new character.
Yes, I do think it's gonna be the main Lantern.
Speaking of also like the new Green Lantern Dark book,
dude,
Tate
that DNA cover. And that DNA cover
I'm so hyped, bro. It's the House of Slaughter
because
creative team.
The idea I pitched, I really thought it was going to be like. I thought it was going to be Jade. I really did.
I thought it was going to be Jade too. I was right there with you.
Yeah, especially with the darkness aspect because of her brother being like the whole.
But I'm kind of glad it's a random character, right? New character.
Yeah, a new character.
I'm glad. I'm kind of hyped,
dude. And her lantern is like an actual like
lantern.
Yeah. No, it looks very fire.
We didn't get a lot of news on it, but Absolute Flash is definitely Wally West from the picture shown.
Oh yeah,
but I've seen people saying that's negative Speed Force.
Where he's like flipping out, bro.
Low key does look like negative Speed Force.
Low key does too. Yeah. Now that
you're saying that,
remember what we said? This is like the dark side of the world, where this is like negative.
Once again,
remember
what
I was saying?
I really. It's not going to happen.
About Wally West being taken over, I don't think it's going to be in main continuity. I think it's going to be in this universe.
That'd be interesting.
Really? That's what I'm saying. Look, I think this could Darkseid is going to lead an army of just like it's basically the main continuity, but what could have went wrong, and Darkseid.
Well, yeah, because like who's writing Superman? Jason Aaron.
Jason Aaron, yeah.
He said the only thing that's staying from Superman in main continuity is Krypton blew up. Everything else is out the window and being redone. Same with Batman. His parents died, I think, is the only thing. And then Wonder Woman, I forget what hers is. Because there's no Themyscira and she has no sisters.
No, she's half witch, half Amazonian. She's the last Amazonian.
Right.
She's half and she was raised in hell, was her whole thing.
Oh shit.
The fucking sword is so badass.
What if they like changed it and like Trigon's her dad?
That kind of makes sense, actually. Like for her being
that would be wild.
Stu works at DC.
We got it. That would be crazy. All I'm saying, I pray to God City Boy shows up somewhere in this initiative. Like if we're doing Darkseid, last time we saw Darkseid in canon was in City Boy.
Throw him on the new Titans, bro. It looks like some members of the Titans are leaving.
Or give it like a new team, bro. I'm down. Like just
I haven't read any City Boy. Is that like
it's good
importance? Like
it's not like
necessary. It could be depending on what happens, but
yeah,
I don't think it's like necessarily important. But it's amazing.
It's the last time we saw Darkseid.
It's the last time we talked Darkseid, and he said, and he's literally whatever the doctor in that shit that was like, that dude. He was like telling Cameron, he was like, "You're literally gonna usher in the new apocalypse on Earth. It's you, like you're doing."
Is there a trade? Is there a trade for City Boy?
Yeah.
Is it only just one trade?
Yeah, just one trade.
It's a miniseries.
It was a 6-issue miniseries that came out for the We Are Legends initiatives. Like the Vigil, Spirit World.
For what's it called? Task Force. The last issue I want to say is like a bunch of random characters.
Yeah, like throw City Boy in there.
I think he's gonna be in there, but I think it's a spoiler. I think he is going to be in there, though.
I have an unfortunate feeling that we're just not going to see this dude again for like 7 years.
Nah,
but
God,
I hope, dude. Like, I
Like
think it'd be so
in
sick
my
to his powers. Like it
experience-
would, if Darkseid's coming, dude. I think he would be a pivotal point. Like
I
pivotal.
mean, it was sold out at my LCS, both of my
It took
LCS.
it
So
took me a while to find the trade, yeah, but I find
it took me a while to find the single issues because it was sold out at my
That's
LCS,
fair.
and luckily they
I
had
was just
some in their
getting them
back
as it picked
issues,
up.
and I was like, let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah, I didn't
just
pick
was
it up
getting
until
as
you
pick it
were-
up, yeah.
Yeah, you said it was gas, and I was like,
Well, yeah,
okay,
I mean,
I'll
I
hop
just
on.
all I saw. I mean, I'm fucking Asian, of course. So I saw all these new Asian characters. I was like, yeah, let me get all this.
Yeah.
And so
Whoa,
he's a
whoa, whoa,
Korean.
whoa, whoa,
trade.
whoa. Nate's Asian?
Nope, I'm black. no,
And
no.
on that note, nerd on and nerd out.
No. But I picked up all the We Are Legends stuff as it was coming out. I definitely want to get some more variants. But I have every single appearance of City Boy.
Me too.
All like I don't know, 9
First
8
appearance?
issues. Yeah,
Yeah,
like all like yeah. I got
Because
the first
he had
appearance,
he had 6 issues, and he was in
and then he was in Lazarus Planet,
The
and then
Lazarus
his
Planet.
first appearance was in a Wildstorm special.
That's right.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I love City Boy. Bring him back right now.
Right.
No.
Mac. I know you work with the boys.
Yeah.
If you could somehow get like connection over there, let them know.
Oh, dude, we're already on it. He's got 2 movies in the bag. We're chilling.
All right, thank you. All right.
You got a direct line to Seth Rogen. He's directing.
Yeah. So
Okay.
it's actually gonna be 6 seasons in a movie.
All right, cast me
Oh,
too.
yeah,
Also,
6 seasons in a movie. Good reference. Good reference.
Was that a Community reference?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I know
You know
that,
they're doing the movie?
yeah.
But yeah, it's like in production right now. Everybody's back except for Pierce.
Thank
Like
God.
Childish Gambino's back. Oh, dude, I'm so
Let's
hyped.
go.
That's fire. I've never watched Community though.
Yeah, you can just say Pierce died. Like you don't really need him back.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Chevy Chase was the
I-
worst
I-
thing that ever happened to that set, though.
He was kinda
wasn't
funny in
an
the
actor,
early
he was just
seasons.
himself.
He
Yeah.
was kind of funny in the early seasons. I have to be honest.
Okay,
he was
yeah,
kind
like
of
in
funny.
the show he was funny, but he was a pain
He's a dick.
for
Yeah,
the-
he's
on
a
the
dick.
set.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was
But I heard he's been
openly
like that
racist
since
to
the
Donald-
Christmas
to Donald Glover on
vacations.
set.
Yeah, and I've heard he's been like that douchebag dude since the Christmas Vacation movie.
Yeah,
Mm.
dude,
That
I'm so
movie's
happy. Dude,
gas.
Donald Glover being back is insane. Have you heard his new album yet? It is.
No, bro, I
Crazy
haven't. Damn,
Yeah, I
dude.
haven't listened. I keep
so
forgetting
good.
about that too. Actually,
I need
Dude.
to. I forgot
It's-
about that.
it's-
I'll
Yeah.
listen to that later.
Honestly, best thing to do it is just like turn off the lights, throw in some headphones, and just lay down and listen to it because it's one of those like
I feel that.
Yeah, I
chill
love
albums.
Childish, bro.
Yeah, there's a couple
Donald
like
Glover's
rap songs
goated.
in there, but most of it's just like really chill and a lot of like sense.
Oh, Dan Waters confirms we will get detective-centric issues in Nightwing.
Detective issues?
That's
Yeah,
dope.
in Nightwing. So that means that his Sir person, bruh.
That's
over.
sick.
That comes into play. It's
I'm so
over.
hyped for Dexter
Dude,
Story
if
because he did
Dan
Red
Waters
Hood.
doing detective shit after we just got that 6 fingers.
Oh my god. Noah, you know that? I know you know it. Red Hood with him like sitting down in the chair with the book.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Dexter Story. I
Dude,
can't wait.
I'm
I can't wait to see
stoked.
Nightwing
I
get
am
a cold code.
I'm so stoked. If we get a Nightwing variant of him sitting like that, bro,
Like that, bro. Oh
I'm
my
gonna
God.
lose it. I'm gonna lose it. Maybe I'll just get him to draw me doing it.
That's one of the most iconic pictures of Jason too. Low-key. I
Oh,
see
yeah.
it everywhere.
I think it's
That
the most
and
iconic.
Jason Fabok 3 Jokers cover.
Facts.
Yeah.
dude.
I think
No,
those are
I
the
think-
like the
With
most
the
iconic.
broken
I'm
knife.
about.
I think the most iconic for me is the panel where like he's walking with the guns at his sides and like the smoke's
with all
coming
the
out of the
people in the
guns.
background.
Yeah,
That's
that
a
is
cover for,
fire.
A good writer needs to take my boy Jason and write something good.
This
I'm
one.
about- I'm about done with this.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
love that cover, bro.
I'm
That
about.
does go crazy.
I'm getting very tired of waiting for someone to
That
do
book was a
this.
pain to find.
See, that's why like I'm on the contrary, like the opposite of you with Red Hood. Like that's why I'm not too upset that like if Barry ends up not getting any solo runs or not being a big part of this new initiative, I'm not too upset about it because he's got so many legendary runs and books that have done him great justice. Where
Red Hood.
Red
does it.
Hood is not
Red
really
Hood
exactly.
does it,
Red Hood's
bro.
not really the case.
Like
so.
dude.
Like I can always go back and read more Barry stuff, even things I haven't read. I haven't read every Barry issue ever and stuff like that. Where Red Hood, it's
Somebody needs to come along and absolutely thrash his freaking outfit that he's wearing. That is the stupidest thing I've ever
honestly,
seen.
like,
I hate it.
If,
I hate
if
it.
Dan Waters wasn't on Nightwing, I think Dan Waters.
I was just
would
gonna
write
say that he's got a pretty good Red Hood. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. There's a
Tom
lot of
Taylor
people-
would
a lot of
revitalize
people-
Jason Todd.
a lot of people would write a good Red Hood, but they keep throwing Scott Lobdell on it for some odd reason.
Yeah. It's like freaking Steve
just-
Orlando in Spider-Man 2099. I'm like,
I'm
dude, we
just-
get a 2099 book without Steve Orlando? Jesus.
I'm just tired of it, bro. I'm so tired of not having a good Jason Todd run. He's a joke right now. He's
This
a
is
joke.
so random, but
He
you
should
know
have
what-
died.
You know what thought genuinely upset me the other day?
Huh.
Is that I will probably not be alive in 2099 to see what Marvel does with the 2099 comics.
That's
Oh!
crazy.
Hey,
I didn't
it's
even
theoretic.
think
I'll be
about that.
99. If I make it, I'll be 99.
I'll be 98. So yeah, we'll make
Be
it.
97.
Yeah.
I'll be
I don't know if we'll be
99.
coherent enough to understand what's going on. But
Start
Might
eating
have
your
somebody
veggies,
read
boys.
it to me.
they'll be
eating that
"Grams,
veggie,
it's
do them push-ups, we
2099,
gotta
the
make it
new
to
That's
99.
actually
Spider-Man
that's
book's out."
actually a really good. Like that's
Well,
crazy.
see,
I never.
that's a crazy thing to think about because like MCU, you know, DC and stuff like that. How long is all that gonna go on? You know, it's like it's
forever.
Forever.
it
I
has
mean-
to. It has to, right?
I don't think it's
It has
ever
to.
going to die out.
It has to.
The MCU has to reboot
Well,
because
like just
No, yeah.
comics as a
Live
whole.
action might stop, but I don't think comic books are ever.
But yeah,
gonna stop.
comics
Maybe-
and
Yeah.
I think
superhero
Comics will never
stories.
die
physical
out.
Physical print will
Yeah.
stop eventually in the future, but I think they'll never
I
stop.
don't know, bruh.
I don't know.
I could see them doing less print, maybe, but I don't think that shit will ever completely like you have.
As long as there's a demand. Yeah,
Like
as long
you
as
got
there's a
people
demand
younger
for it.
than younger than us that like comic books. So I mean, like,
As long as
I
people,
don't
as
see it
long as you
stopping.
can, yeah, as
I
long as there's
agree.
people that want to buy them,
But-
someone will sell them.
people
That's
that
true.
read
It's just with
online
anything.
don't help
Like
that
crack.
cause. You know, it's cool to read online. I'm not bashing nobody, but they like that doesn't help the cause.
If you
of,
read
like,
online, you suck. You heard it from here first. From
Stu says he hates you.
yeah.
sorry about it.
No,
sorry
no, no.
about it. No, I started out
reading
reading
online's chill.
online.
I just can't do it. I can't do it. I
Reading
have to read
online,
the
you're
paper,
also
bro.
like 3 months behind though. For
I
like
can't do
Marvel
it.
Unlimited, you get your books 3 months later,
Yeah, I
which
can't do
could
it.
be a big deal for some.
And for
like,
me, it's like I don't
Yeah,
have an
no, I agree
iPad
with
or
you.
anything, so if I read on my phone, I gotta like
Same.
scroll into each individual
Same,
panel instead
bro.
of getting the full
Yeah.
page, and it's not the same.
The
Yeah.
solution to
agree.
that though is to just not read Marvel. That's like the big solution there. Is just
Well, DC doesn't put out their books.
I
I've
never
fast
said
either.
that. That was not
Yeah.
funny.
Not.
That was
Not
not
cool,
funny, dude.
dude.
Yeah, don't say
Not
that again.
cool, dude.
Yeah, what the hell?
that was not
my
okay.
bad.
What'd you think about
Jesus.
Deadpool and Wolverine?
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Nate just looked like Homelander there for a second.
How-
bro.
how long-
He snapped
How long
on
you
me.
think till we get another Deadpool Wolverine comic book run? Like,
There's one going on right now.
Yeah.
Well,
No,
they're
I know,
doing
I know,
Deadpool
Another
in
one?
World
Yeah.
War III.
Next month.
Dude,
next
but
month.
War III.
isn't it only like a 4 issue?
I
Like
know.
mini? I
Let
thought
me
it was.
see.
I might
World
be
War
wrong.
Three, right? Or that's what it's called.
Well, World War II or World War
World
Three.
War
one.
V.
Oh shoot, I just had it. World War
Yeah.
V. Hold on, it's right here. Wait, where is it? What?
I
There
was
it is.
gonna pick up that run, but I never.
I picked up the
did.
number one, and
It's
then
I
good.
got-
It's
I did. I
got
just
the
didn't
new Warrior.
get around to reading it, so I just didn't pick up the rest.
the last. I mean, this book is actually kind of going. Holy shit!
Ah.
No, this book's. Oh my god! Whoa. Okay, I need to stop. This. Okay, you have to pick it up. You have to pick it up.
I have it. One
Heard
second.
I only
Did,
have the first issue.
Did you guys already talk about like action figure news and stuff?
I don't think so. Maybe- I don't-
Just the
All right,
Wait,
I have to say this. I'm hyped for the Mezco Nightwing. I'm there day one. That shit's mine.
I have to say, I'm hyped for the Mezco stew. I'm there day one, getting pre-ordered.
With
Dude,
the
did you guys
jar.
watch- On a real note,
Junkyard Joe.
dude.
Why
Yeah,
is-
yeah. But
Also,
did anybody see the Mezco
Nate figure
mask?
news. This is
Yeah.
Hey,
Nate figure news. These hoes go crazy. Everyone go cop. These hoes go crazy.
dude, I have to get the
Uh,
mask Mezco.
I
That
saw
shit's sick.
that Queen Studios is making a life-size Brandon bust.
Oh.
Oh,
Going to
yeah.
be
So
copping.
you busted?
Have y'all been seeing
Going to be
the
copying.
Deadpool Pop Tart ads in the comic books?
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
Dude, it's so funny. Go look at the
There
back.
was one.
back.
There
There's
was
gonna
one in
pee.
a book I read this week. I don't know.
It's the very
Was it
last
Black
page.
Panther? Might have been Ultimate Black Panther. There was a
There was
yeah,
a yeah,
yeah,
it wasn't that one.
it's right here. Yeah, bro. It's funny.
My name. Dude, Deadpool and Wolverine had one of the best soundtracks.
Yeah,
that
bro.
soundtrack is
And I
phenomenal.
genuinely laughed my ass off when that Taylor Swift song came on, bro.
Dude.
I was fucking dying, dude.
Dude, I I literally got chills whenever Deadpool and Wolverine walked out in the street and Like a Prayer by Madonna started started playing. I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta go see that again today. I'm buying tickets right now.
Oh, my phone's about to die.
Oh, this
Same.
is literally literally the last. This is the last
The
issue.
ghost
of
of
the
Nate
Okay.
is here with us.
Okay, yeah. I was yeah. So
I'm back. I
I
had to
bet they
pee.
make another run.
Nate, we were actually just getting off.
I heard everything.
Yeah.
I mean, I got my headphones on. I just had to go take a piss.
Yeah, we know you didn't
Oh.
mute either. So
Yeah,
Yeah, we
for
heard
that.
you got a pretty
Now
powerful
we're all
stream,
really
buddy.
horny.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's like one of those super soaker water guns from back in the day, bro.
Hey, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it, guys. I appreciate it.
Pressure wash.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm humbled. I'm humbled. Now, but anything else then?
I don't think so.
Not that I can think of.
Let's go ahead.
Actually, you
and-
pick up some new books soon. That's about it.
Yes. Let's go ahead and wrap this up with a good old, once again, Hall of Nerds podcast 1 year celebration. Thank each and every one of you guys that are watching.
For real.
We appreciate it so much, man. I love the little
Except for Elite.
community we've been building, except for Elite. Nah, I'm playing. Especially Elite. Especially Elite, man. No, we appreciate each and every one of you guys. Everyone that watches the videos, subscribes to us, whether follow us on TikTok, likes our videos, comments, everything. We appreciate it. Keep the love going. To 1 million. We're going to the moon, baby.
And don't forget to join the Discord. You
Yep.
want to interact with us and ask
Down
us some
below.
questions for the next episode.
It's gonna be lit down. It's lit in there. Brandon's gonna be
That's right.
banned from it pretty soon. But
Yeah.
I post feet pics on there every day. So
no, all right, and Noah is as well going to be banned. Dude, I might be the only one in there by the time you join, but join up. It's gonna be a good time. But yeah, once again, thanks for watching, per usual.
Yeah, guys. Thank you for a year and tune back in next week for a new episode.
Appreciate y'all.
Love you, friend.
Yes,
Nerd
sir.
on.
Nerd out.